welcome
sir.
to Hyping Podcast Episode 2. We're back at it again with
Oh,
me, Joey, aka Japanese Noodles, and Creighton, aka King Kai. How do you say that?
yeah.
And then today,
I say kind kai.
Kai, okay. So today we
I
got a tier list for you guys. We'll wait to the end to reveal that when we're actually doing it. We got some other big things to talk about as well. I think that happened in like overall pop culture news. First things first, it happened like 2 weeks ago, but Xbox actually acquiring Bethesda for their Game Pass.
my goodness. Do you guys think that happened because of their Fallout 76 game? They started losing money
That
in
was a
that, or
big.
do you think it's
That was
just
just
because it's a mutual agreement
that was just a big mess, right? That whole thing that happened. I don't know.
in the
Fallout.
beginning? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Fallout
Fallout
76.
76.
I
I
don't.
mean,
They're
I
like
heard,
they wanted to release that.
I
yeah,
haven't.
I heard terrible things about it, but that's about it.
Yeah, I didn't hear. It kind of like died down, but I know a lot of people were hyped up for it, and then yeah, it just kind of died.
You
I don't
think
know.
that was a cause though for this partnership between them, or do you think just like it was a mutual
I
relationship
mean,
between
Nah,
both
it has to.
companies?
Bethesda has a lot of other good games, you know. I mean, it's not like their whole reputation was just based off of that whole debacle.
Right.
But
I
Yeah,
think a buyout like that is probably months in the making, so they were
yeah,
probably in talks for a
I mean,
while
yeah,
before.
I think that they have a lot of things that I think that's gonna help. I mean, I don't have Xbox Game Pass. I don't know about you guys. I'm sure Spy, you
I
don't
don't.
have
I
it.
don't know. I don't have an
no.
Xbox. Period.
I mean, you don't need to have an Xbox, right? You can do it on your computer, I believe.
Why would I
Yeah,
pay for that shit?
I mean, yeah, that's the
I
thing, right? So, but I guess I don't know if Xbox is gonna have exclusive status now for a lot of these games. Is the real question that people are gonna be asking themselves. You know?
I think for sure there will be, and there will be some that are just like only exclusive to Xbox. It
Mm-hmm.
just depends which titles.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope it's not like the Elder Scrolls series.
Yeah.
They're bigger titles like Fallout or Elder Scrolls,
Mm-hmm.
Doom as well, right?
Yes. So I would be very well. The thing is, I don't have a PS5, right? So I mean, I'm pretty sure all of these things are still going to be available on PC because Xbox is obviously Microsoft, right?
Microsoft. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to be too bad for PC gamers, but PS5 exclusive gamers, I don't know, but
I think with PlayStation already has a strong setup though
they
with their
do, they
exclusive
definitely
games.
do.
They've had a pretty strong one for a
Hmm.
while actually.
They do have a
So
lot of exclusives actually. Like God of War right now, they have well, they don't have Spider-Man anymore, right? I think Xbox got the Spider-Man Morales, or maybe not. I don't know.
I'm not
I
sure.
have no idea. I don't know about that.
Yeah, but so there's a lot of Bethesda like projects that I actually really like. Like you mentioned, Doom. And there's Dishonored. Actually really like Dishonored.
Oh,
It's
I
Oh
like
didn't
a
finish
yeah,
that
that
stealth.
either.
too.
Actually.
That was actually a really good game. I haven't played the second one yet. The first one was really good. I really like both of the Doom the original remake back in 2016 I think, and then Doom Eternal is really it was good until the end. I played it on the hardest difficulty, which I think was a big mistake because
I remember watching
it
that.
got kind of tedious towards the end. I literally just got one shot by everything, and but and then like you mentioned, Creighton is the Elder Scrolls series, and whenever the next Elder Scrolls is coming out, whenever they're
that's
done
that's
milking
gonna be
Skyrim,
forever.
whenever they're done milking Skyrim for everything they
Dude,
possibly
Skyrim.
can.
I mean, with all the community mods people make too, there's so much you can do in that game.
Hmm.
So
This is true. I
I
still
think their
haven't.
next biggest one was Starlink. I think
What is
it's
that?
supposed to be like a space adventure type of game.
Mm. Oh, it's an
That's supposed to be
upcoming
on
game.
their horizon.
Hmm.
Yeah, before Skyrim.
Yeah, because the
So that'll
next
be
the
interesting.
next Elder Scrolls isn't supposed to come out for like 2 or 3 years. I'm assuming, right? I remember
Oh, way
they
way
announced
longer.
it. They announced it like last E3, right? Or was it 2019
Two,
E3?
2019, I think. But even then, that's just like they're planning. That's about it. They haven't started development on anything, any
Yeah,
part of it.
I think
I
oh,
assume it's gonna take
even
like
now.
another 6 years,
they're just trying
eight.
to hype it up. I mean, if you look at Skyrim, I've only played it like a couple hours, but the world is pretty big.
It's
So they're
gigantic.
gonna
Oh
have
yeah,
to do a
for sure.
lot of shit to kind of one up that, right? So,
I think they'll keep the size around the same. They're just gonna update the graphics and have a different type of gameplay
yeah, we'll see.
just to make it interesting.
I think the craziest thing about Skyrim is that it's still like pretty expensive on Steam. The price hasn't dropped like
Yeah.
that
Really?
much.
How much is it? Let
I
me
think
see.
it's like $30 still, which I
Oh,
mean isn't
well, at least it goes on
It's not
sale
bad.
though
it's not
every now and
bad for like a game that originally started for like probably 60,
It's 40
then.
50,
dollars.
Holy
Holy
dollars.
moly!
See,
Oh,
when did the
yeah.
game come out? It's so crazy. I picked it up on
That's just
Steam
like
sale for
GTA,
like
right?
15. Yeah, like I mean GTA is pretty cheap, I think. But GTA came
It's
out like 4 years ago, I think now. GTA
GTA
5?
5.
Yeah. It came out a
GTA
while
5.
ago.
Yeah,
that's been through 3 console generations though, right?
Yeah, pretty
The
much.
PS3, 4, and now
Yeah,
5.
I think so. Was it in the PS3? I don't know. I wasn't allowed to play Grand Theft Auto when I had a
yeah.
PS3.
I didn't.
I, my mom didn't let me.
Jesus
Too
Well,
house.
now
bad.
you can if
Too
you ever
bad.
feel like it.
Well, I do have GTA 5. I just haven't played it that much.
I haven't played it at
Uh-oh.
all, but I also have it. I got it for free
I had kind of a bad experience with the online, but
because it was
uh
on
yeah,
I'm more for that Red Dead.
Dead Redemption.
I haven't played
Yeah,
any of those. But Red Dead Redemption 2 is out on Steam now, right? Or no?
yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Even the online portion of it,
Yeah. I think you
which
can
is
just
weird.
play the online for free, right? You can just play the online, or
I
is
think
it a
it's
different
like
game?
$5, $6.
Oh, that's not too
It's a
bad.
separate part of it, which is
Hmm.
weird. But hey, milk it for whatever you can,
Yeah,
right?
they should. It's a good move, honestly. It's better than fucking giving us loot boxes, right? I mean, I'd rather have
Oh
them give us a whole separate mode for money rather than just giving us predatory
yeah,
loot boxes. That's
that's
just
true.
me.
Loot boxes are the it's the meta nowadays. That's what
This
everybody.
is very true.
That's how you make your money.
I mean, it works, right? People
Yeah.
buy them still,
Yep.
so what can
Any type of gotcha type
that's
thing.
the only way we can kind of vote against it, right? It's not opening. I don't pay for that, but apparently a lot of
At
people
least you don't have
do.
to pay for like airfare to go to somewhere to gamble now.
That's true. You don't have
Oh,
to
You
go to
just
Vegas
gamble
to
at home.
gamble.
Yeah.
This is very true.
you
Yeah,
want to gamble? Just put your money in stocks, dog.
that's true. And like, I don't. I just recently started doing stocks too, and I think it's pretty. I enjoy that a lot more than. Hey. I enjoy that a lot more than just regular gambling.
It's glorified gambling, but with your brain involved
I
to an
think
Hey
extent.
man, the
the
payout
difference.
is better.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't.
Yeah.
I think the problem with gambling, actual gambling for me, is I see my money physically leaving
Here.
my possession. And it makes me pretty. But at least if I'm doing like stocks, I I see like my red numbers, like my freaking portfolio going down, but it's not like that bad because I'm like, oh, it can always go back up.
Yeah, yeah.
So I
I
don't
think
know.
the chances are higher too, because it's all based off of knowledge anyway,
Yeah,
on what
that's
you
Of
think
true.
course.
is gonna happen.
Unless
It's
some
not like when
skills.
you go to a slot machine. You're just
Hmm.
like, all right, how much money am I gonna lose before I can get a slight
Yeah,
payout? And you know it's gonna be a couple hundred maybe,
yeah.
unless you play like
I
pennies.
like that's the thing too, right? When you're doing stocks, no matter how low the stock goes, you still own a portion of that stock, right? You're not like
Yeah,
actually losing. I mean, it's losing in value, obviously,
Yeah,
but
the value drops. That's
you
all.
still at least have that, and like you have that ownership
Yeah,
you
of that
it's still an
stock.
you get
asset.
something back.
Yeah. So that's I think why I think I like stocks a lot more. But I
Can
don't.
always go back up.
Yeah, I never understood like when I went to Vegas with my family why they did slot machines. It's just so weird. I mean, the adrenaline rush is there, I guess, when you actually hit something. But how often does that happen?
Yeah. For slot machines, if I put money into a slot machine, I don't expect to have it come back. That's just for the novelty, and I'll probably do it once.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm usually playing like blackjack
Yeah, I'd
because
much rather
you can
play
actually win at that game.
I'd
It's
much
one of the
rather
more
Card.
play
realistic games.
stuff on tables, like with people, you know.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's like stocks anyway, though.
I mean, yeah, you're kind of playing a game, you know. I mean, blackjack's really fun though. That's the only thing I'll play in Vegas.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
What are you doing?
It's better. But going back to that Bethesda topic, at
Uh,
least for this, they have PC games coming out as well. They'll probably put it on PC,
yeah.
so it won't all only be like the Xbox console.
Mhm.
Again, yeah. With Xbox ultimately is Microsoft, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can definitely see it coming out on Windows.
Mhm. Yep. That's
So at least it's not a
true.
a
It's
total exclusive for the
it's not gonna.
console
Yeah.
only.
Yeah, and I mean, what exclusive does Xbox even really have? Like,
Off the top of the mind, I have no
yeah,
idea.
like what do they even
Maybe-
have?
Oh, like Halo,
Yeah,
They
they
Gears
used
of
to
have
have
War, maybe.
Halo. Halo's
They
probably
used
the
to have
biggest
Halo.
thing.
Now it's on PC. So
Oh yeah, that's true. Yes, there's not really.
Gears of War is probably another one.
Yeah, Gears of War.
it's Gears on PC. I'm not sure.
I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Gears is
I
on
think
PC.
some of it is.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Not much come to mind though.
Yeah, so I think in terms of exclusive, I mean, I think PlayStation was already ahead in that regard. But
Yeah.
like maybe with this new deal, you know, there'll be more exclusives. But like we've been saying, it's not really an exclusive when PC gamers are gonna be able to play it as well. You know,
Yeah.
exclusive.
yeah, it's gonna not quite exclusive, but exclusive to Microsoft systems. We'll say that.
Yeah.
So
That's a good way to put it.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it can be on Apple, but I mean,
Mhm.
Mac and stuff. But we'll see.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I used to be a Mac gamer back in the day, and
Yeah, that was sick.
Oh snap!
You and your
yeah,
Bethesda.
yeah, I could only play League of Legends, so at least I can play that. But you know, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, different time.
I'm glad I switched it up. But speaking of moves, big acquisition moves, Sony also picked up Evo, the fighting game tournament, which
I didn't see that coming.
I think is pretty big news.
Mhm. I
Might
don't
be
actually
bad
know, but-
news for Smash players. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't think they've really given out like for sure a statement that's like, oh, Smash is gonna be in it or not. They're like, oh, we're assessing. Basically, in their thing, they were saying, oh, we're assessing like all the games and stuff.
Right. Pretty typical PR
Yeah,
response there.
but
Um,
you know, if they do get in there, that's big news for Smash players as well. You know, probably you might get more than a pro controller for a prize. You know, who knows? You might actually get some big money. Who knows?
that's evil, but yeah, we don't know yet. I don't know if because with Evil acquiring, with Sony acquiring Evil, we don't know if it's just gonna be Sony titles now or
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation titles that are available to be played on PlayStation. That's only gonna be there. They haven't really
Yeah.
put out a for sure statement about
Mm-hmm.
something like that. So we'll just have to wait. I mean, Evil's in the summer, so we got a few more months.
Yeah. I wonder
See.
how they is it. It's probably gonna be online again, right?
I believe I
Yeah.
believe so because
The
they're probably gonna
the
do
article had it.
No.
It said a few games online, but Smash wasn't on it for their fall August.
Smash
Bye
Brothers.
bye. Bye bye. Yeah. I think like from what I was seeing, all of the games were played on like PlayStations anyway. I think. Like I
Most
think
of them, yeah.
Mortal Kombat, Tekken for sure. I'm pretty sure was being played on PlayStations. So I mean,
I mean, a lot of the game.
that is big news for the FGC community, you know. So
What?
That'll be an interesting thing to see, though.
yeah, we'll see like what kind of support that Sony's actually committing to
Increased price
giving.
pools.
Yeah, we'll see increased price pools, more
Wow, increased
support.
prize pools. That would be pretty cool too.
Yeah,
You
that
know.
would be pretty cool. But if Smash players aren't gonna be in there, then you know, I don't know.
Actually, Jam.
I'll pray for you guys. I'll pray for you, Smash players out there. We'll see.
Do you think Nintendo's gonna respond then with like their own tournament platform
No,
type of thing?
what are they gonna put in there? How many games can they put? They
They
don't have
don't.
shit.
They don't support shit, and I think I'm not. I mean, I don't. I'm not like big into the Smash scene. I only hear like secondhand stuff from Splat and Twitter. So
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think the popular opinion
No.
is that Nintendo doesn't give a shit about
They don't give a flying. Yeah.
about tournaments and stuff.
They don't put So
That's what
other
feels bad.
other
mean,
devs don't put money back into the scene, right?
Yeah.
Nintendo not so much. So
That's the thing. So
it
Missed
is what it
opportunity,
is.
man.
can you do? I
Oh
mean,
man.
yeah, I think it's just the old way of thinking, right? It's probably the old heads at Nintendo Japan, if I had to guess.
You just call them boomers. It's okay.
Yeah, for sure.
the boomers.
The same people making
Like,
mistakes
they
mistakes in
haven't
politics.
like kept up with modern progression. It's good advertisement for the game. Good like support into the scene brings more new players, more sales, etc.
Yeah,
More
for
hype,
sure.
So I don't know. Maybe they're just doing it their way. I mean, it's working, right? The Switch is very popular. It's a very popular
Yeah,
system.
yeah.
Switches.
They have some
Because
popular
it's
games.
it's a game system, pretty good. It's handheld. I mean, with 3DS, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a news about the 3DS. They're ending support for
yeah.
it, or all of
Oh,
that is
That's
happening.
a big rip.
So right. So now that's doomed. So that's probably
Yeah,
gonna
it's just
it's the
3DS
newest.
is done pretty much.
Yeah, it's the newest handheld and
Mhm.
console. It does both at the same time, so it gets
Yeah,
both
this is
jobs
very
done.
true. And I mean, it's decent. How much were 3DSs going for when they first came out? Like 100, 150?
I think it was 150.
oh, I
The
thought it was like
3DS, I think it was
200,
200.
Was it
I think it was
199.
Yeah, because it's
199?
I always thought it was
the
around
3DS. I
190.
think was 200.
Unreleased?
And then the XLs are like 299, right?
I don't even remember. It's been so
Something
long.
like that.
I think maybe it was 200 for the XLs.
It was up there.
It was pretty, but it was a good console. But
It
Still
still
is.
is. I think it can
Still
go
is.
for like another
yeah,
5,
I
10
think
years.
they could, but I mean,
But they're
like,
not going to.
yeah, they're not going to, but they could.
They could.
It's possible.
I
But
mean,
again, I guess that comes back to the boomers over at Nintendo Japan, or whatever. I'm just throwing blame left and right. I don't care. Like,
well, apparently the support ended because they ran out
yeah,
of
they ran.
parts,
It
right?
was
I'm
just
assuming
that. It
that's
was
because
just that popular,
yeah,
I guess. Maybe, or people just
I think
freaking.
it's COVID.
Oh, you think so? Maybe.
I think it's
Everybody's
because
just
of COVID,
breaking their
right? So the
DS.
manufacturer,
Yeah, everyone's just breaking. That's what I was like. Maybe
Specific
just
parts.
people are breaking their 3DS and they're just sending it in. Who knows? I
I
don't
think the
know.
manufacturers have because they've probably cut back too, right? So the
Mhm.
parts probably are not coming out, and they're focusing their efforts on other things. I
Right.
guess, but
That would make
For
the
the
most
Switch now.
sense. Yeah, but I mean, do you guys think that I mean, there is the Switch Lite in terms of like price reduction, but do you guys think the Switch itself, because it's been 300, right? And the Switch has been out for
a
3
few years now,
years,
3
3 or
years?
more I
4
think,
years,
4, probably 4.
but it's kept that price point, right? $300.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless it's the light.
if it still is, yeah. And the light has no dock, right? That's handheld only.
Oh,
Yeah.
March 3rd, 2017 is when it first released. So it's been a while.
Also
Oh
4 years.
wow.
And
Okay, so 4 years.
it's still 300 buccarinos. So
I mean,
I don't think it's gonna
it's
drop
a home console plus plus handheld console. I think that's
because
fair.
now they don't have the DS line and the
Mhm.
main console line. It's just all in one. So I'm pretty sure they're trying to just keep it as long as they
I
can.
mean,
You know.
yeah,
Yeah,
from like a business
we'll buy
perspective,
it.
right? During quarantine and stuff, why would you lower your prices, right? It's like
Yeah.
Especially
True.
yeah,
like that, people are gonna buy it.
like people like they were all like sold out everywhere like last year where quarantine was really happening. We were actually
It's
doing
just
that.
started. Everybody's just
Yeah,
buying it.
Animal Crossing came
yeah,
out. Nobody
Animal
could get a
Crossing.
Switch.
That was like the perfect opportunity for that shit.
They got lucky with that one,
Yeah,
man.
they did. Animal Crossing. They did. They
that
definitely got really
release.
Animal
lucky. That
Crossing,
was perfect timing.
the game I played for like 2 months and then it
Hmm
died.
You guys,
But
turnip prices? Anyone? Turnip prices?
oh, good old days.
Taking the
That's the
sites.
real stock market introduction right there. That was fun. Those were good
Hey, I
times.
got the large spike, dude. I got the large
You got
spike.
the spike
It's
coming over
coming.
to my island.
Open up! Open up!
Open up. Hurry up! Hurry up!
Let me in.
What was the turnip seller's name?
Daisy, Daisy
Daisy.
May.
Daisy. Oh shit.
Daisy May.
Dude, that feels like so long ago, but it was like last year. Well, I guess
year.
that is kind of a long time ago, but
Yeah, but
that feels
quarantine,
like a
we're
long
going and
time.
mashing everybody's dates all together. Know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
When did it release? The 26th? Isn't it in like a few days?
Animal Crossing.
I don't know.
It officially hits a year? Or was it like last week or something? Or is it like March
Let me
15th?
see. March 20.
Um,
Oh, it's today.
Oh, it's today.
Oh,
Okay.
1 year
So
on the
1 year
dot.
anniversary.
Happy birthday, Animal
wow.
Crossing.
happy
Uh,
happy 1 year.
yeah, happy 1 year. No one's
I
playing you
Good date.
anymore, but you know,
I, I
I'm sh-
I only get the free items, you know?
yeah. There's they just had like a Mario thing, right? For
Yeah,
hmm,
I got all those
So
items.
yeah,
I'm not playing it, but I just got all the items just cause.
yeah.
I mean they made their money. I think
I'm sure
Oh
they
everybody
yeah,
did.
for sure.
Everyone's
everybody was
playing
playing
it.
it during quarantine. So
Like
I think they
I mean, it's a solid game too, cause you don't have to buy DLC. It's all free updates,
yeah,
and it's
yeah
like seasonal
that's true.
too.
Hmm.
yeah
That's
you hear
like,
that?
dang.
Everybody else
Yeah.
putting all this
Yeah,
shit in the game already.
Hmm.
and they still have like a year worth of content for roadmap, from what I hear.
Damn,
They're like,
Oh
okay,
that's
cause
oh
the
crazy.
yeah.
collabs, right?
That's crazy.
Does it have people playing the game again on that roadmap or?
Yeah,
I think it's just a dedicated fan base right now.
yeah, there's probably a bunch of people playing if I had to
Yeah, I'm
guess.
sure there are,
I mean, it's just
but it's nowhere
it's
near as
kind of
big as
like
it
a
used to be.
smaller scale Minecraft, right? People are still playing Minecraft. It's
Oh
kind of
yeah.
just
Yeah,
like
Well, it's
the
because
Minecraft
people
has
utility
mod
thing.
that stuff though,
Yeah.
yes, Minecraft has options because you have all these mods you can do to it.
Hmm.
and it's so in depth. Like the people creating the simple computer within Minecraft. That's like, oh my
Oh
goodness.
yeah, people making computers and people making like people playing Pokemon. Like they have Pokemon mods and stuff.
Yep.
That
The
is pretty
pixel art.
cool.
Some people like to do pixel art in it. That's pretty neat
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
I was on
It's
Reddit
pretty
the other
different.
day and there was like someone making a realistic mod, so all the bricks and stuff look super realistic and super nice. It's like wow, that's gonna make my computer explode if I try to use that. You
Is
gotta,
RTX
I
not
can't
enough?
render all these
yeah,
bricks.
you gotta render like wow, my computer is sweating just looking at it. But
I need a supercomputer now,
yeah,
please.
you need a computer that can handle all that, I
Just go
guess.
and you build one house and your computer blue screens.
Yeah, just throw away all your progression out the window. It doesn't save. Sorry, that would
That's
stink.
just like Valheim right now. If you build
Oh
too much things or like take too much things apart, your FPS just drops like
Yeah,
super hard.
and your
That's
fans
when
start
it.
going
yeah,
max
your
speed.
fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. Like I'm just
Oof,
looking over at my GPU, like, oh God, are you okay?
It's
please
gonna
don't
melt.
die on me.
Yeah,
I can't afford another one.
like please, like
Hold on, thank you.
I can't buy another GPU. It's scalpers are crazy out there. Yeah, I think
Oh,
I
tell
probably
me
need
about
to
that.
I need to get another one, I think, coming here real soon. I'm waiting for the
Good
prices
luck.
to drop, but yeah. Hey,
You gotta
when
watch
that's
it like hype and
when
stuff.
that stimmy hits, baby, let's go. If that stimmy hits, nah, the prices are probably just
You gotta
gonna
get
go
your
up.
chair first, dog.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I gotta fix. Speaking of, yeah, I gotta get another chair. I think that's probably my back is gonna break pretty soon. I don't know.
I think that's priority.
Yeah, for those that don't know, my chair broke. It was like an office chair. It was like $70. I think we talked about it last podcast actually. I was like
You
saying
said it
that
was
it's
gonna
a
fall
70.
apart.
Yeah, it was like a 70, and then it did break. So I had to replace it with a folding chair. It's like
Nice.
metal and shit. And I put like a little
Garbage.
blanket on top so my ass isn't
Back to the humble
completely.
beginnings.
Yes. So yeah, I gotta look into a new chair. But speaking of chairs, like I was looking at all the like gaming chairs, and they're like ridiculous, like expensive.
Dude, just get an
Oh,
office
yeah.
chair. I'm
Yeah, I
telling
was like looking at all of them, and I'm
you,
like,
don't need
these
racing
all
chairs.
Price
look the
inflation.
same. They look the same, and they're like fucking like $300.
It's like 300 plus. Yeah,
So
my
I'm
chair's just an office chair.
like, what the fuck? Yeah,
It's
so
just
I'm
a
just
high
gonna
back.
I'm
Look at
just
that.
gonna get an office
It just
chair.
has blue, so it looks kind of gamey, but it's an office chair.
Yeah, like
Nobody knows it until you say.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't need like all the bells and whistles, like the fucking was it like the team organization emblem right on the fucking headrest and shit.
I mean, it's
the,
cool if you're a
I
fan
mean,
of
it
the
is
Bethesda.
little
cool.
holes in the back with the RGB lighting in it.
Yeah, like all of that shit is it's so
But
crazy.
RGB chairs now?
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah,
you can.
the lights come separate, and it just goes in those small holes that you see behind the streamers usually, and it's like
What the heck?
$300
Just
though.
get a chair like this and just
Yeah,
put your
so
own RGB.
that's the thing. There's so much people like everyone's has their own chairs.
You can put like an LED strip around and you're
Hmm.
fine.
Yeah,
They're all
might as well
expensive.
do that, right?
And like I watched a bunch of chair reviews and they're all like the general consensus is that all of these gaming chairs like the racer chairs or whatever they're called,
Yeah, racing chairs.
they're
Yeah.
all shit. So I'm just like looking at like the Herman Millers and stuff. Yeah, they're pricey, but
Hey
people
man,
say
they're
it's
worth
way
their
better.
price.
Yeah.
Get yourself a good office chair,
With
man.
that being said, if any chair sponsors are looking, just for some reason, I am definitely open. I will sell my soul. I don't care. If you want to send the
Hey
chair
man,
over, I will try your chair out, and I will probably display it on the next episode.
give you top rate
Yep,
reviews.
I will sell
Tweet
out.
it out to everybody.
Yep, yep.
You know,
I'm
links
a,
everywhere.
I'm a good brand ambassador. Trust me. I will do it. But
We know how Coconut Wireless works, so it goes. It goes far.
yep. It's just send some products. We'll all try it. We'll give some good reviews. I'll tell my
If
friends.
it's not good, I'm not gonna give a good review, dude.
No, I'll still give a good review. Trust me. I'm a good brand ambassador. But yes, another thing I wanted to talk about was Creighton. You don't play Genshin, yeah?
No, I only
You haven't
hear from you
yeah.
guys.
So I think a big thing about that game is people are leaking a lot of the next content, the future content of
Oh,
the game, like characters
yeah.
and stuff. Because there's data miners, but there's data miners for
Right.
like every game.
Every game has miners.
So I think MiHoYo, which is the company behind Genshin, is really trying to. They made like a tweet. It was pretty serious. So because usually their tweet, it's like from the
They actually-
perspective of their mascot Paimon.
Yeah.
So it's usually like kind of cutesy and whatever. It's like a little fairy. But this tweet was pretty serious. It was like, oh, we got news of leakers leaking out content for next patch, and we're fucking coming for you. It hurts us. Like it hurts the game and stuff. I mean, I like leaks. I personally like them because I'm not a big spender on the game.
Oh, the
And
consumers like leaks.
yeah,
The
I mean,
developers not so much because they have things in plan, right? They
mhm.
want it to
Yeah.
release
Like that's the thing.
at a
Like
certain time and things like that.
if it gets leaked, it lowers that hype, right?
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
goes
for sure.
down, and sometimes the leaks aren't correct, which will let
Yeah.
down people who have seen the leaks. And sometimes maybe they'll blame the company, MiHoYo. So
Especially if they overhype it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that MiHoYo is actually like hiring lawyers and shit to go after some
Oh,
of these
interesting.
people
Okay.
that are leaking their content.
That's actually wild.
I mean,
Eh.
yeah, it is wild, but I can see where they're coming from for sure.
Right.
Because I think Genshin leaks are a big, like a lot of YouTube channels do like solely leaks. They cover leaks only. Like they don't do like builds or reviews or
Yeah.
characters or anything. They just do leaks.
Yeah,
which
because
is-
it gets clicks.
Yeah, it
That's
does
a
get
risky
clicks, right?
business.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing, right? So it is a risky business because now MiHoYo has announced that they're coming for their asses and
Coming for anybody.
mhm. So like what is your
Okay.
guys' thoughts on that? Like
I mean,
is that a little extra or
I think it's fair because it's still their property, right? Their
Mhm.
intellectual property that's being leaked without their permission. In that
Mhm.
sense, it does. From a consumer's point of view, again, I do enjoy leaks. I like knowing what's coming and whatnot.
Mhm.
But for them, they probably don't like it too much. Even if it could provide hype, it's just not worth it because if you don't deliver or say something came up during development. You're like, oh shit, we have to push this back a little
Mhm.
bit. Patch comes out and it's not there. Everybody gets mad, and then you're jammed for no reason, right? So,
Mhm.
I mean, I understand.
I
I don't
think
know
to them
how
it's just a
much.
security thing as well, right? How did the people get this information? And if they constantly get it, what are they doing wrong
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
in
true.
their
data
company to keep leaking it like that? You know?
I think that's just. I mean,
It's from data miners, I'm assuming.
everyone. I mean, every game has been data mined, right?
Right.
Like look
True.
at
That's how you
like
get
even
all
like
this.
Pokemon, right? Every single Pokemon game has been data mined to see like
Yeah.
the secret legendaries or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So
It's
Yep.
the it's. I mean, it's gonna be in
I
every
mean,
game.
it's just a thing that developers have to deal with, I guess. I like I guess it's on a different scale for Genshin because it's so big. It's a pretty popular game, right? And it
Yeah.
spans a whole bunch of different
Huge.
regions, and it's a free to play game on top of that.
Free to play,
So,
mobile and PC. That's
mhm.
already huge.
So
So
I definitely see both sides of the argument. Like, oh, on one side, on MiHoYo's side, it's like, oh, we don't release this information for a reason, right? We're still testing it. We're still, seeing if it'll break the game or something. If something's too OP, like we gotta nerf it down or something like that.
right.
But
Yeah.
on like the leaker side, it's like, oh, if they are doing it for like consumers, like, oh, make sure you save your currency
Rainbow
for this
Gems.
character that's coming out. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I definitely see it from both sides, but it is
Yeah.
definitely MiHoYo's
Ultimately,
right.
it's
It is
correct.
definitely MiHoYo's right to go after these people because it is
Yes.
their IP.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. So I mean,
That makes sense.
I didn't think they were gonna go that hard on it, but
Yeah, me
that's
too.
so.
Yeah,
Everything's legal now.
yeah. I guess like it's crazy now. Like everything gets leaked on the internet, right? Like so much things.
We live in a digital
Yeah,
age.
Yeah.
and I think honestly, companies should know that sometimes things are gonna get leaked, and they should deal with it to the best of their ability, right? Like,
Yeah.
so for example, like when the Justice League Snyder Cut was being teased, someone leaked an early image of the Joker, on Reddit, I think, or something. And the day
Ooh.
after, they just released like a trailer, like an official trailer with the Joker in it to kind of
Yeah.
mitigate. I mean, to kind of
Oh, they just sent it.
build off that
Like,
hype,
okay,
yeah,
it's already
right.
out. We need to
Yeah.
release it now.
So I think that's a pretty good way of handling it.
Yeah.
But some people will have more strong reactions to it,
Yeah.
which
For
Right.
which
sure.
is in their right. But you know how like leakers are gonna leak. That's just the way it's gonna be.
It's what they do.
Spoilers gonna
That's
spoil
that's
as
what
Hmm.
well.
that's their
Hmm.
whole idea, right?
Yep.
Data miners, mine all of this information and then release it to the public.
Yeah.
So
That
But
notoriety though.
yeah, unfortunately, the Justice. I watched the Justice League Snyder Cut. I'm sure neither of you guys watched it, but it was really good.
No.
It was 4 hours, but it was really good. It was like,
no,
That's good to hear.
um,
4 hours,
yeah, it's 4 hours. It's like legitimately 4 hours too. It's not like 3 hours and
three and a
55
half, and then
minutes with credits.
credits. Oh my goodness.
Uh,
Uh, I can barely watch a 3 hour movie, dude.
yeah, I can understand why they had to cut it. Did you watch? You didn't watch the original, right, Splat? The original Justice
Negative.
League.
I didn't
That movie was
watch.
hot garbage.
Oh,
And it's coming from like a huge DC fan. That shit was so bad. It was so bad. Uh,
oh,
from like
but this one is better.
yeah,
You're saying?
it's the same. It's the same movie. It's just there's way more content in it. It's from a different direct. So the original director was Zack Snyder, right? He was the original, and then I
Yeah.
think I don't know why he got replaced as a director, but he got replaced as a director during I think maybe post production or something. And so this new guy, Joss Whedon, came in and he fucked it up. Apparently, I don't know what he did. He just absolutely chopped that shit up. But yeah, that was the original theatrical release. It was really bad. It got really bad reviews. It was like 30 or 40% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It was a good meme generator.
Yeah, which and this
Oh,
is
it turned into a meme movie.
yeah. So
Oh,
Yeah.
keep in mind this is like during the whole Marvel MCU universe. Like comic
right,
book hero movies are really big, right?
right.
Yeah.
And then they just did it so wrong in so many ways. It was very bad. It was a train wreck, in my opinion. So,
Yeah, I can agree with that.
but so I was really hoping like that this Snyder cut, this 4 hour Snyder cut, was gonna be good because DC Comics hasn't had the best track record in movies. I mean, there was the Christopher Nolan Batman series. That was like the only really highly regarded DC movies, like the
Yeah.
Batman Begins. Heath Ledger is the Joker and stuff like
Right.
that. So I was really rooting for this Snyder cut, and I was pleasantly surprised by how good it was. Obviously, I did have to take a break in between watching during the movie.
4 hours.
I couldn't
Right.
watch
4 hours.
4 hours, but I had to take care of my baby as well. But I definitely think that under the right settings, like if I'm just chilling out, like on the couch, like watching the movie, I could probably watch the whole 4 hour thing in one sitting.
Bro,
I think I
you
could.
know intermission?
I mean, on top. I mean, I am biased. Obviously, I really like DC Comics, but it was a really good movie. Like the pacing. So for the original movie, the pacing was really off. Like it was like
It
all over the
was.
place, and the plot didn't make any sense, like whatsoever. But the Snyder
That
cut,
sounds terrible.
it really added a lot to the pacing and plot, to where it was like made sense, and I can't really talk too much about it without spoiling it. But
Without spoiling.
if you want to go ahead and watch the 4 hour. Oh, I also found out for anyone that has Amazon Prime and has the HBO channel on Amazon Prime, you can sign up for HBO Max for free. Just throwing that out there. That's how I got it.
Oh, nice.
But
Oh.
yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good deal. HBO Max, if you want to sponsor us, HBO Max. But,
HBO Max.
they have like
They have a lot of great movies on
they
there.
have a lot of great movies, and on top of that, because of there's not as much people going to the theaters and stuff, they do have same day streaming for like theatrical releases, like Mortal Kombat and King Kong
Oh.
are two of the ones that are off the top of my head that are coming out on the same day that they're supposed to come out in theaters. So you can get that included in your subscription, which is really good. But yeah, back to Justice League. I thought it was really good. The ending, towards the end, it got kind of drawn out. I'm not gonna lie. It's a 4 hour movie. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, but
Kind of expected, but
it was good. I really enjoyed it.
At least it kept your attention for about 4 hours.
did. Like I said, towards the end, I was getting like a little, oh my god, like how much more left? Because towards the end, it was a little bit slow, but I really enjoyed it.
Nice.
Unfortunately,
That's good to hear.
I don't really think they're gonna be building too much more on that universe because Ben Affleck, who plays Batman, got canned. I think so.
oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he
I
did.
don't know I don't know if Henry Cavill, who plays Superman, is still gonna be in it.
He wants to, from what I
But
hear.
yeah, I mean, it was really
Now we
good.
have a real vampire as Batman.
You have
Edward Cullen.
Robert Pattinson, and I'm actually pretty excited about that as well. The trailer for that movie looked pretty good.
Oh, yeah. That's
we'll see.
next year, right?
I don't know. Didn't they all get COVID or something? So
Oh,
I think
that's
like
true.
someone got COVID.
I did hear that. Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Yikes.
I haven't heard anything after the trailer, so that's kind of the world we're living in right now, right?
Yep.
true.
So I mean, with the vaccine, everything.
Well,
might
it's
get a
vaccine
little
started to
better.
come out now.
Yeah, I'm supposed to get
Give
mine.
that about a year.
I'm supposed to get mine on Wednesday, Poggers.
Oh, okay.
So
I heard
yeah,
like almost a quarter of all America got vaccinated so far.
Nice.
So they're like pushing it out really,
making good progress.
really fast.
Brianna, my girlfriend, just got hers yesterday. Yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Was that one or two?
This is the first shot.
The first one?
So she came home and she said she was like feeling nauseous.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
it does that.
Yeah,
You'll
so
probably have a slower arm.
yeah, you got it right,
Yep.
That
Creighton.
second one though, yeah, I
Yeah,
got it. That second one though is a doozy. I'll tell you
yeah.
that.
So we'll
I
see.
heard
I
more
better
people
have like,
like the second one,
Yeah, we'll see how
yeah,
we'll see how I
or more
feel.
the second one than the first one. So,
Yeah,
for
we'll
sure. I
see.
got sick for like a few days on
oh,
that second one.
Yeah, I don't really go out of my house anyway, so I don't really need the vaccine. I think I hardly ever go out, so but
do it anyway.
yeah, just to be safe, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just for the other people, you know.
And I do eventually want to go back to Hawaii, like to visit, so that would be good
Yeah,
for
take your
traveling.
son.
Easy,
For
man.
traveling, yeah. Well, Aki can't get the vaccine anyway, so I don't know. It's gonna be a while, I think, before we are gonna be okay with traveling with him on the
Mm.
plane anyway.
True.
So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But also on the topic of comic book movies
Movies
and
and
the universe,
shows.
there was also Falcon and Winter Soldier that came out this past
Oh yeah.
yesterday. It was yesterday. I think it's gonna be. I watched it just for this podcast.
Oh, you
It's-
saw it already?
yeah.
Yeah,
So it
just
was
the
the
first
first
episode.
episode. I usually wait to the end when all the episodes are out, but I think this one's only gonna be 6 episodes. I don't think it's
Yeah,
gonna be.
that's what I heard
So
too.
it shouldn't be too bad of a wait. I usually like digesting everything at once, you know.
Binge
Yeah.
watcher. I'm a binge watcher.
Yeah, I
So,
enjoy binge watching rather than waiting, but
yeah.
it looks pretty
But you
good.
gotta enjoy the weekly, you know, the weekly update. It's like, oh, Thursday,
Ah,
my new anime comes out on Thursday. Oh, a new podcast on Friday. Oh,
I hate cliffhangers so much. I just want to
Yeah.
know what happens next. Like, I'm not very patient when it comes to that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I mean,
I-
that's why I read the manga after I watch anime.
Yeah.
I read the manga. So, but I thought the Falcon and Winter Soldier was pretty good. It's just kind of setting stuff up, mostly backstory stuff. But
yeah.
it might be pretty exciting. I know Splat
I
doesn't
like-
watch any of this stuff, so
I saw
It's-
an
it's
ad for
good,
it
though.
today,
yeah.
but that's it.
Dude, they're pumping it out.
Yeah.
You guys check Twitter. I swear, I get it like every 5 posts.
Yeah.
Falcon and Winter Soldier's out. Falcon and Winter
I've
Soldier's
been
out.
getting a lot of well, I mean, it might just be because of my browsing history, but I've been getting a lot of like HBO Max ads and Justice League
Oh.
Snyder Cut ads. Advertisements
Targeted
on
ads,
Reddit,
by the
yeah,
way.
Targeted,
so,
yeah.
you know, they're watching, they're always watching, but
They're always watching.
yeah, I mean, it was good. I can't really say much more than that, unfortunately, because of spoilers, but
It definitely sets up, though. You
Yeah,
can see what's gonna happen
I
next.
actually thought that the opening like action sequence was really cool.
Yeah. It's great that they use
They-
movie quality on these
yeah,
shows.
it's actually really crazy how great quality. Well, I mean, I guess it's not crazy considering it's Disney, you know, the biggest entertainment companies in the world. But it's so crazy that how much effort and money, I guess, they put into these productions. It's like it's like watching a mini movie every week.
It basically is. Dude, the credits are like how long? Like 10 minutes?
Yeah,
Five,
it's just
7
like we were
minutes
talking
maybe?
about, yeah, like with WandaVision last podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some long.
They put a lot of
because again, it's like a mini movie, so
yeah.
it's really good. I'm looking forward to it. And then they have Loki too coming out. What is it, next month?
June? No, June. I think they pushed it back.
Yeah, so they got a lot of stuff coming right after the other because they had kind of like a slow year last year because of COVID.
They're pumping it out now.
Yeah, but they're no stopping, full speed ahead.
Full set.
That's
they're
just like
going at it.
Warner Brothers, right? With their HBO lineup.
Yeah.
They had I saw like movies every 3 months or
Mhm.
something, or every
Yeah.
2 months.
That's a big deal. Like I think that's a really big thing for like all these like movies coming out on streaming services as soon as they come out
Yeah.
in theater. I think that's really
Yeah.
cool. Like back
You
in
don't have
our
to go out-
days, yeah, we'd have to wait. We'd have to either go see it in the theater or wait till it's on DVD. Back when we were like a lot younger. So now
DVD
it's-
would take like half a year.
yeah, DVD
and
would
it's just
take
like,
like forever.
Yeah.
So
And back then, you had to buy a ticket for each person that was gonna watch it. On a
mhm.
streaming device, bro, one TV.
Yup.
Oh, bless
And
up.
then you can share accounts with your homies too,
Yes,
bro.
sir. Yes, sir. How
Everyone's
we
eating
do?
out here, bro. Everyone's eating. So that's really cool. I really like that. I really like that they're heading in that kind of direction, you know.
Yeah.
Not everyone wants to go out on the theater to experience a movie like when it comes out, you know. I mean
There's
obviously
only a
People
few
do.
though.
there's some
Theaters.
people that do like, but for the people that want to just chillax at home, you know, like who wants
Yeah.
to go out? Like sometimes you just want to chillax and watch a good movie at home, you know, with your
The option is nice.
yeah.
You
It
know.
is definitely very nice, and I really like the way that the direction that they're moving in with that. What I don't like is that there's a billion different streaming services out there. And you have to get like each one to get like everything,
You
you
have a
know?
sub for me.
It's
Yep.
cable all over
It
again, man.
is. It really
In the
is.
digital
It's just
age,
so
and now they
crazy.
all want a piece of the pie.
Hmm. Yeah,
So,
I think like the biggest thing that happened was like The Office was on Netflix for like the longest
yes,
time, right? And now it's on fucking NBC's. They have their own streaming service
yep,
now.
because the
And
rights got
yep.
revoked essentially, or
So
they didn't renew. Rather, they could. I guess they couldn't reach an agreement.
so I mean, I don't know if anyone even watches that. I don't know anyone that has Peacock, or I think it's called Peacock.
Well, I mean, NBC's thing is that little, the
Yeah.
The
It's
rainbow
the
peacock
rainbow.
anyway.
so
So
I mean, if that's like your only selling point is The Office, it's like people have watched that like so much already.
people are gonna find
Everybody
other
had a
to
bunch
watch.
of tabs.
Like how
They'll
Yeah.
old the yeah, like people are just gonna find it illegally.
It'll be on
Like,
YouTube, or they'll find it on
like it's
Daily
gonna
Motion or
be
some
like
random place.
you're so late to the party on that, I think. Like maybe some hardcore fans will get, but the hardcore fans are just gonna get the DVD box sets.
Correct. They would already have.
So I mean, I don't know what their big idea was.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe they just wanted to test it out for a little bit, and if it flops, they sell the rights again.
That's very true. That's very true.
That's probably what's gonna happen anyway.
I
Hey
agree.
man, I'm all for it. The fewer streaming sites, the better for me,
Yeah,
man.
for real. Like
Right now, Netflix, Hulu, and like Amazon Prime is
yeah,
pretty much all that. Oh, and then Disney Plus is also good, but those are
yeah.
pretty much all you.
I have like Netflix, and then I have Amazon Prime, and then I think you have
Prime Video
HBO, and then we
from
have
Prime. By the way.
yeah, and then we have Disney Plus, and then with like we got a package deal with Disney Plus, and then Hulu, and then like ESPN or something. I don't
Oh,
even
you
watch
got that one?
ESPN.
Okay.
Yeah, so I actually am pretty lucky that we have all this stuff. So
Yeah, you got the deals. You got a
Mhm.
you got a bunch
You
of
got the
so
whatever you
you got the
want.
whole bundle,
I'm
man.
not missing out on much, honestly. I also found out that like all the DC TV shows are on HBO Max as well, like Titans and like Teen Titans Go is on there,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, a couple of other things, which is pretty cool. So I'll get to watch those as well. I just found out
Oh,
about the HBO Max thing yesterday when I was like, "Hold on, I
does
wonder
that
if I."
include the animated DC movies?
Yeah, I think a couple of them. So they have the Justice League Dark, Apocalypse War on there, and a couple of
Nice.
others that I
Okay,
saw.
that's
So
hella worth.
I think it's only like 14. So it's like $15 a month, which is pretty good if you know.
That's around every
Yeah,
other
too.
It's
price.
$15. It does add up, but I mean, it's pretty good.
15 bucks a month.
You
Yeah,
get a lot of stuff. You know, no one watches TV nowadays, so you
and you
know
can binge
it's
it whenever you want. You don't have to
yeah,
just
this is
wait.
true.
Oh, it's playing at this
And
time on
you
this
can
day.
go on
Okay,
your
I gotta wait till then.
phone. You can load it up on your gaming console,
You can
computer, smart TV.
It's
You
all
know,
about on demand
yep,
now.
yep.
Yep.
It's great. It's great. It's a good time we're living in. Honestly, I
Do you guys know
Honestly,
how much cable is?
too much. I
yeah,
don't care.
not
How much is cable?
I don't know.
not for me to even look.
I don't even know. I think my mom might still pay for cable.
We just have internet, and that's all you need, bro.
Yeah.
Internet and a couple streaming
Because if you
services.
think of it, if you're willing to pay cable, right, then that means you can pay for whatever streaming services to equal up to
Correct.
cable,
You
That's
might
and
as
then
well.
you'll still have
Mhm.
everything.
Yeah.
And that's already
Unless,
better, right? Because you can watch it
Mhm.
whenever.
right. Only difference would be if your internet is just like massively discounted because you have some sort of bundle.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah.
That's very
I
true.
can see that.
Yeah, it's like sometimes bundled, right? Like internet and cable and home phone
Right.
for
So if
people
you
that
have it,
actually
people
uses
still
it.
have those boomers.
The boomers. Hey, yeah, my mom still has all that. Yeah, yeah, my mom still has that. So
A landline.
yeah, it's
Land.
pretty crazy. Did you guys have you guys had landlines, right?
Yeah, we had
When you're
landlines
younger,
growing.
yeah.
Yep,
Yep.
growing up. I don't know if
Yep.
we still have it. I
I
probably
I
don't.
didn't
Probably
remember the
not.
number for nothing.
I
Oh,
remember like at one time we had it, but we would never use it. So sometimes what would happen was someone would like for some reason we'd get like a random call on the home phone and we'd answer it and we wouldn't put it back on the charging dock
duh.
and then it would just die. And someone would actually try to call us on the home phone and it'd be like, "Oh, where's the phone? We can't hear it because it's not ringing because it's dead."
'Cause it's dead.
And so we'd have to go and like look for it. Uh, that was
No.
Hey,
sad
just put it back
times.
where it's supposed to be, dog.
Hey man, okay, it's we don't even use that shit that often, so it's
Nobody
like
use.
we
Nice.
don't need
They
it.
use it anyway. The only time they use it is when the school calls you.
Yeah, for real.
That's cool.
We like school or yeah, like older relatives. Sometimes they'd call us on the landline.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is like a long time ago. Some good times,
Yeah.
good times. Did you guys ever
Good
have
times with
that
you.
thing where you had like you couldn't answer go on the internet when someone would answer the phone? I
Dial up,
never had
baby.
that. I never
I
had
What?
that.
I think
Really?
Or
I think I slightly remember that.
I never went on. I was never on the internet. Like I didn't play like Maple Story or anything like you guys
You
or
don't remember
whatever.
that whole dial-up tone thing?
No, I remember that, but I wasn't really like allowed on the internet. I wouldn't really go.
Oh,
I
I
wouldn't really
see.
go on the internet. So
Yeah, those are the times, man.
yeah,
Connected to
it's
the
just like a
internet, you had to
urban.
go through that process first before you could actually get
Yeah,
access.
it's like a urban legend to me. Like you couldn't
Oh,
go on the phone and be on the internet at the same time.
this guy's a boomer.
I'm too young for this. You guys are
He's
too
too young.
old,
He
bro.
wasn't born yet.
I wasn't even born yet when this shit was happening. Holy. Oh man. But moving on, I think it's about time we do the tier list. Honestly,
Oh yeah.
so
Yeah, we can tier
for
list.
the tier list for today, we we figured since we love Pokemon so much, literally spent like almost an hour and a half on Pokemon last podcast.
Last
We
time.
do
Oh yeah, 2 weeks ago.
super special Pokemon starter tier list today. Let's see
Super
how the
special.
Oh
Awesome.
yeah.
Poggers. Are we doing like all the
we
gens? We are, right?
yeah we are.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Let me
I only played
see.
some of them, so
Oh,
It's
okay, that
okay.
looks good. Does that look good? Oh, it does. It does. I'm
oh,
just checking how it
skit.
looks on my screen. Oh shit. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, so we got the T. Oh wait, I don't think I want A plus. I think we'll just do A, S, A, B, C, D, E.
Okay. Okay.
I don't really think we. I mean, there's not that much starters, right?
Yeah.
Been waiting all day for this tier list. Yep, this is for you, Preston.
Hey, you go grid
So,
view.
grid view.
Yeah, on the Discord because now the screen's too big. Well, I guess the screen can be big, but well,
Too much white space on the
yeah.
side.
I
Much
just
white
looking at
space.
it, it looks like there's so much white space,
Let me
and
see.
we're
Let
like
me see.
tiny, which I guess doesn't matter too much. But do you not know where grid view
Yeah,
is on
but
the top right?
we can't. Isn't it too small now? Like on stream.
I don't know. I have to wait till it shows up so I can see. Oh yeah, it's a little small.
I
How
think it's
come?
better
How
if we
come?
do this.
Yeah, how come it doesn't
Yeah.
put me like there's three on top and one on the bottom? How come it doesn't just do two and two? What's wrong with that thing?
I don't know. I could make it
They
smaller.
haven't figured out the technology yet.
Okay, this is fine. We'll just leave it like this.
Make it a little bit smaller. There we go. There we go.
Nice.
Problem solved.
Problem solved.
All right. Should we
Okay, I
start?
like
Just zoomed in, but okay, we're good.
Should we start Gen 1 up? Start from
Yeah,
Gen 1.
I mean,
that.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I don't know
Okay.
the later gens,
Okay.
you know.
First,
All right.
we'll start with Bulbasaur.
Wait, but we gotta go. So, what are the standards that we are
So
basing it?
set us up
So
the rules. What are the
okay, so
rules?
the rules.
Aesthetic?
Yeah, general aesthetic, and we'll go for the whole evolution line. So Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, like overall, like
D
Okay.
your
tier.
overall, your okay, let's relax, okay. Your overall like rating, okay. Like if you like one evolution more than like if you think Bulbasaur is way cuter than Venusaur, obviously. So if you know, no,
Yeah.
Venusaur
yeah,
is not even cool. Dude. I like.
we'll just rate it based on the whole thing. So if you don't like Venusaur but you like Bulbasaur, then you got to take that into your rating.
Then that's a C.
Like if Bulbasaur is an S for you, but Venusaur is like a C, then you have to be somewhere like an A or B. You have to
A,
put,
B.
so that's how we'll do it. All right.
Okay,
Is that clear?
Yeah.
All right. So Bulbasaur.
D tier.
I think
I-
I
I'd
C
put it
tier. Maybe C
C.
tier. I like
I-
Bulbasaur. I like
I'd put
Ivysaur.
C.
I think in my first playthrough I picked Bulbasaur.
What
I
is
think
wrong
I
with
played
you?
red.
I played.
Oh,
I
okay.
only played yellow.
I think so.
Yeah, it was red
Bulbasaur does have
also.
some sentimental value, but I agree that he's like in C tier at the
Okay.
highest.
Yeah.
No higher than C.
Right on, because
Yeah.
like if you look at his like evolution line, Ivysaur's cool. Like Ivysaur's kind of like he looks like tough, right? Like
Yeah,
Bulbasaur's
I-
kind of
right.
cute and small. Ivysaur's kind of tough and like kind of looks like a badass. But then Venusaur, he kind of gets
This is just a
ugly and
uber,
he's like
uber
warts.
dinosaur.
You can see his teenage years in
Yeah,
Ivysaur, and then he goes from like teenage to like
And
60.
then he's like a fucking blob. Like
To 60 years.
he didn't like age very well, basically.
Yeah.
He's
Yep.
still kind of cool, but you know, he's just like he's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do
Very
Squirtle
mid.
next. Squirtle.
Squirtle.
I think
Squirtle is
Blastoise is
probably a
like
solid-
super cool.
Yeah, I think Squirtle's probably a solid A.
What
'Cause
other
Squirtle-
Actually, A.
other Pokemon has guns?
Giant water guns.
This man
Super
has
Soaker
guns.
on his back.
Yeah, this man has guns on his back, bro.
I was more for War Turtle. I thought War Turtle was the best evolution
I
out of that.
think
That's cool.
Wartortle's cool, but I didn't like how like fluffy he is. Like his tail is kind of fluffy, right? And he has like the ears are kind
He
of.
has the ear thing. Though.
Yeah,
It looks like
It was
wind.
like the,
Uh-huh.
the wing ears or
I
something.
didn't really like that, but I think the Squirtle line is A.
Poggers. S tier? A tier?
No, I don't think he's S.
Okay.
Because I
No.
think I still think that he's kind of a plain. He's like kind of plain, you know. Like Squirtle's
Okay.
kind of
Yeah.
plain.
Basic.
Wartortle's kind of plain.
It's
But
just a
then
turtle, it's just
Blastoise
turtles.
is Blastoise by himself.
Yeah,
I would give
good.
like S tier. But I think this whole Squirtle line, I'd give like A or B.
I put
I
him
think that's
early
it.
A, late B, if anything.
We'll put him in A for now.
For now. Are
Yeah,
we gonna order
that sounds
these in the rankings too,
Yeah,
or what?
so we'll
Okay,
try to
it's
order
gonna
them
be
in the
harder.
within the rankings. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Poggers.
Charmander's S,
S
right?
tier, S tier, S tier, S
Charmander's
tier,
S,
S
right?
tier.
So
S tier.
Charmander is
three.
definitely S tier.
Yeah.
I don't really
Charizard
like
is
I don't really
okay.
like Charmeleon.
Yeah, me too.
He's
It was-
kind of
it was
kind of the
okay.
weakest link of the line.
Yeah, like the rebellious teenager type.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at Charizard, dude. Fucker is
Dude.
gigantic,
Yeah,
fly.
Charizard, you know, he's badass.
Almost
Ash
the next
Charizard
flagship.
head, but you know.
And then, you know, like there was that whole thing in the anime where Charizard would just wouldn't give a fuck about what Ash would say.
Yep.
He'd
He
just
was just
like
a
lay
dickhead
there. And then Ash left him to go get it on with the girl Charizard. So
Just the fuck out. So
yeah, that's. I mean, in the anime he's badass. Oh, what? That was wrong. In the anime he's badass, and in the game he's badass too.
Yep.
So it's definitely
that's
S
that's
tier.
that's free. That's free.
Yeah, that's free. That's free. Okay,
Unpopular opinion, but I'd probably put him in an A. Late
Really?
A, not an
why?
S.
Why do you say that?
It's just because Charmeleon and I understand how good he is and how cool he is
Mhm.
in the final form, but I just don't feel like it embodies perfection. But that's just-
Charmeleon?
The whole evolution.
Fair.
The whole evolution, yeah.
Yeah.
I will give that compared to like later designs, like the line, like all of these designs are pretty plain, right? They're not
Right.
like crazy.
Gen 1, baby.
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
so we can have that into
I think
consideration
like
for putting up in
if
more things up.
if you ask like 100 people, right, who their starter was for the first gen, like 90 of them will say Charmander, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So I think like nostalgia factor plus the fact that he's easily the coolest Gen 1 Pokemon. He's like the OG coolest starter Pokemon for sure.
The second staple Pokemon. Yeah,
hmm
I can see that. Yeah,
So that's why I put him at S personally.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Put him in
I
it.
can see high A. I can see high A for like like the kind of plainish design, but
We
well,
can keep him there for now, and then if other
mhm,
things start, if
yeah,
S gets getting crowded, we can just shift
okay,
around. Right? We're gonna.
I
It's more.
highly doubt
right.
it.
Yeah, I don't think so. Thank you.
I can think of maybe one or two.
Okay, we'll move on to the next gen. Let's start with Chikorita to Chikorita line.
Chikorita.
Bayleaf was
I
the coolest for me in that line, but
Bayleaf. I like
yeah,
Bailey.
Meganium. Meganium's pretty badass.
Meganium was
I
cool,
like
I
the huge
agree.
ass flower.
but yeah, the giant flower around the neck because he blew. But
Yeah,
Chikorita
I
was a bum.
I think it was a better
Chikorita,
evolution line
Chikorita.
than Bulbasaur's one.
I definitely
I
think it's.
personally think it was
I
better
like
than Bulbasaur's one.
I like the
I
design.
agree better than
I
Bulbasaur.
like Bulbasaur more than Chikorita though.
Oh, I disagree. I go the other way. I
Really?
like the I like the Gen 2 grass line better than Gen 1 grass line.
No, I'm just saying for
Oh,
first
just in
forms.
general? Well,
I like
yeah,
Bulbasaur more than
Bulbasaur has
Chikorita.
that spot from anime, the soft spot because of
hmm
the anime. So, the daycare and
hmm
yeah, so that's something.
Yeah. I would
Okay.
probably go B or C, but higher than Bulbasaur.
I would go
I would put B for now,
B.
I think
and
Falcon.
then if anything, just drop it later.
Where does the name Meganium come from?
Um,
It almost sounds like
let's find it.
a chemical element in
Cause
the periodic table.
where does Chikorita
Okay,
come from?
I don't.
Bayleaf is like
It's right because it's a
Bayleaf,
Bayleaf.
yeah. Chikorita, I don't know.
Meganium
That's a
comes
good
from
question. I
Mega
have no idea.
and Geranium, which is a
Oh, yeah,
flower genus. I
yeah.
guess.
Oh,
I
okay,
guess that makes sense.
that's nice.
I don't
I
know
mean,
what
the
Pretty
last form is
wild.
really nice
as a
too.
flower, right?
hmm
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I like how it
definitely.
has the necklace and it
The flower.
evolves over the time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And I like that Meganium is like kind of a chunky boy.
Yeah,
Meganium kind of chunky.
it's
In a cute way
almost like a
though.
dinosaur.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like
Yeah.
in a cute way. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Okay, B tier for now. Okay, we'll do
Preston
Twitter.
also said if it wasn't for Bulbasaur, Ash would have died on the he said Saint Anne, but SSN,
I
right?
don't even remember. I didn't really watch the anime that much.
I only watched the beginning ones. Let's Go Pikachu and all that. Not Let's Go Pikachu. The very beginning
Yeah.
when he got all three
Yeah,
up to Squirtle Squad and whatnot. But that was
yeah,
pretty much
Squirtle Squad. That was like a long time ago.
yeah. But that's what
Uh,
Preston said. So
who cares? Preston's not
I,
here. If he wants to come, if he wants to come on here and say what he thinks, then he's more than welcome to. I'll read his chats, but I don't give a shit about what Bulbasaur did in the anime. He's C tier for sure.
get the
Honestly,
shit out of
he'd
here.
be like D tier for me if I had to be honest, but we'll keep it at C for now. All right, Totodile next. I actually really like Totodile. I don't like
Totodile.
Feraligatr. I like Totodile. I definitely don't like
Like
Croconaw.
Croconaw.
I don't like
Yeah.
Croconaw either.
Croconaw is that weird like
Yeah,
teen, but he
Croconaw
still looks
is
like a
like
kid.
He's gonna.
I don't like. He kind of got like a big belly too.
Yeah.
So
I
I don't. I think
Totodile is definitely carrying that whole
yeah,
evolution line
Totodile
for
is
me.
definitely the only saving grace. I don't
So
really
it's
like
one good
Feraligatr.
and two shitty. Yeah, I'm down.
And
Yeah.
another thing about Feraligatr is his name is spelled weird. Like it's
Yeah.
Feraligatr. There's no. It's not like TOR.
Yes, there's no there.
It's
Just
because
TR.
there
Because
wasn't
it couldn't
the
fit.
names weren't long enough, right?
Yeah, it couldn't fit.
Yeah.
So it's like so scuffed.
Yes, the name
So
couldn't
I
fit.
mean, like honestly, I'm thinking like D tier.
I think that's
C
fair. Nobody
tier,
likes
C or
Croconaw.
D tier. Like If it
For Alligator
wasn't
was
for Totodile, it would definitely be like E tier for sure.
d-
It would be
yeah,
F tier.
I'm down with. Well,
Totodile is
yeah.
cool
I don't
though,
know.
but
Totodile
yeah.
is cute. I like
For Alligator
Totodile.
can be cool, but yes, it's again it's a
For Alligator is just like it's
a big
weird because he's so lanky.
alligator.
He's like lanky, like his arms are kind of long, but his like legs aren't long, which is really weird. I don't know. I don't like for Alligator too much. I like, but yeah, where are we going for this? C or D? It's definitely C or D, and
Thank you.
definitely below Bulbasaur, the Bulbasaur line.
D D D D
D. Yeah, I'd go with D as well.
D. Okay.
D
Totodile can't carry that hard.
Yeah, Totodile. Sorry, but you're cute, but you ain't that cute. And we got Cyndaquil. I know.
S tier, S tier, S tier,
I
S
know-
tier.
yeah.
That's my. I'm gonna be too biased against that one.
I don't give. That's S
You
tier.
can't
for
tell
sure.
me though. Typhlosion looks sick.
Typhlosion is a badass.
I like the whole
Typhlosion.
Lava
evolution
and
line.
Cyndaquil are both fucking cute.
Yeah,
I
Cyndaquil's
mean-
really cute. Quilava
Quilava's
cute.
Quilava got like a little mohawk thing going on too.
Yeah.
But still like a little ferret itch looking thing.
Mhm.
How creative is that, man? To use the
Typhlosion is
flames
a
like that?
badass.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. That's true.
That's a
true.
freebie.
And Typhlosion, that's such a cool name too.
Yeah.
Typhlosion is
Yeah.
such a cool name. Okay,
I
S
think
tier. Definitely
The whole
S
the
tier.
whole
S
ev-
tier.
Is it
the
higher
whole
than-
evolution.
Charmander. Yes, it's higher than
higher than
Charmander.
Charmander? Okay, we'll
I
do
would say yes, higher than
Okay.
That's
I'll leave it between you guys because I'm way too biased on that one.
Dude, that's free, dude.
Yeah,
We have
I think
like
Typhlosion-
Charmeleon compared to Quilava.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's-
come
this
on,
is very
dude.
true. Overall, throughout the whole line, I definitely think that the Cyndaquil line is better.
Yeah.
They look cooler, and I think all of the names are really they're spot on.
Mm-hmm. Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion. Yep, pretty solid.
Yup. Yes, sir.
Yup. Okay.
Love
They're
it.
porcupines,
Alright,
but
alright, alright. Moving on. What we got? We'll do wait, where's
Pikachu and
Eevee?
Eevee, are those two?
The-
Are we gonna do those two?
add this. Well, you can't actually pick Eevee. Oh no, you couldn't. Let's go.
Only in Let's
Yeah.
Go though. These are only
Oh, but
Let's
they're
Go.
not in
ones.
here. So you
Pikachu.
can
Oh, except Pokemon Yellow, yeah.
yellow Pikachu was your only starter,
Mhm.
but you can
But you
get
could
all
get
three.
the three other ones.
Yeah.
Yellow pretty much followed the anime kind of. So
Yeah.
So we're gonna do Pikachu then? Then Eevee?
I don't really like
Uh,
Pikachu. I probably
can't
put
see
Pikachu in
it
like
there, right?
yeah. I probably put Pikachu in like
not
C.
there.
Stick them in the yellow. Oh yeah.
I don't. I mean, like, I don't like Raichu. I don't like Pichu's cute.
Raichu's weak. Pichu is good, but that's pre-starter, right? I mean, how do we want to?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the
baby
whole
Pokemon.
evolution line, right? So,
Right. Okay.
but I mean, technically, you can't even evolve your Pikachu when it's a starter.
Correct, because
Yeah.
it doesn't like the Thunderstone. So
I mean,
D tier.
if it's just Pikachu. Like, I'm saying like C or D, honestly.
If we include the line, Peach is cute as fuck. So I mean, I'll
Yeah.
take it bumps
I'd
up a
pay
little
like
bit.
C
but
if. Yeah, I'd say C. Given that it's like the
Everything-
mascot of the series too, get some points for that.
What are your
Would you
thoughts?
put it above Bulbasaur though?
If we
I-
include Pichu,
I
yes.
think I would. I think I would put it above Bulbasaur.
Okay, wait. Are we including the evolution line, or are we just only?
Yeah, we're doing the whole evolution line. I would
C
put it
tier,
at C.
Above
Yeah.
Bulbasaur.
Mhm,
Yeah, I would put it slightly above Bulbasaur personally.
yeah. Okay.
Well,
okay.
too bad there's no
Yeah, there's
Pikachu
no
in there.
Pikachu here,
and
but
actually, like,
He'll be like right here in front of
Bulbasaur.
Okay. Trico. I really like Trico.
Wait, you
I
skipped Eevee? That's busted.
Eevee sucks. Can he?
Eevee's
Okay,
broken.
You can't do
Yes,
anything with
Okay, if we're just talking about Eevee,
Definitely S tier.
S
that's
tier.
free.
Okay, if we include all of
can
its
pick
evolution
whatever-
forms,
yeah,
yes, then
yeah.
obviously it's S.
Yeah,
But-
you said the whole evolution line.
Okay, but oh yeah, okay, the whole evolution line. Then yeah, I put it S. I'd probably put it
Yeah.
above everything else, honestly.
Yes, because it's broken. Yeah,
I mean, you could
Yeah.
just like it has something
and they're
for
all
everyone.
they all look good. So
Yeah. So I guess
Okay,
I'll put that in S
I'm
tier.
indifferent about it.
oh
I
really?
just don't
It's
like
whatever.
Eevee as a Pokemon. Like
Yeah, Eevee by itself is pretty shit.
Eevee by itself is just like whatever. But
It's true.
Yeah.
Then you
Eevee
got
by itself would be D tier.
then you
So
got Vaporeon. I like Vaporeon. What's your guys' favorite evolution?
I like Espeon
Respion. I like
because it's a cat.
Vaporeon. I like Vaporeon,
All
and
the others are dog. I
I
also
like
like Glaceon.
Glaceon's pretty nice. Terrible for competitive. It's probably easily one of the worst. Glaceon and Leafeon were so bad.
Those are probably the two ones I like though.
Yeah.
Glaceon or Leafeon.
Yeah, they're definitely probably the coolest ones. So
The Gen 2 ones
That's
were
fair.
probably my favorite, but then like Shiny Umbreon is fucking
yeah,
badass.
Shiny Umbreon is
Shiny
one of
Umbreon
the
with
nicest.
the blue,
Mhm.
oh, bro.
Ooh,
But
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We'll put Eevee and the Eevee line at S then.
All right,
that's
cool.
just because it's
Just because.
yeah,
Okay, it's
It's-
Trico. Trico.
they have everything. Trico Doodoo tier,
What?
except for Grovyle.
But Trico's so cool.
Trico.
It's a gecko.
I
that-
think I would have put it at B.
It's so cool. Trico's
What's so good
cool.
about-
Don't you remember, like in the anime, he had like the little thing he'd keep in his mouth, and
Oh, he
he'd
had
be,
his
like,
little
badass.
Yeah, the little.
I didn't watch the anime too much, but I do remember him always having his like tree branch or toothpick thing.
Yeah, Trico is really cool. Grovile's
Okay,
really
okay.
cool.
Grovyle's cool. Grovyle's cool.
Skiptile.
as hell.
I
The
didn't-
only thing
I didn't
don't
really care for Skip though.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
only thing I don't like about Skiptile is he has like a really big tail because he's supposed to be like a fast Pokemon, right? Like, and his tail is bigger than his body.
I never understood the tail.
Yeah, it's like huge. I don't get it. But I don't know. That's just me. I
I-
personally put it at A, but it sounds like you guys are sounding more like B, C.
B, 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 B.
B.
Where are
For
we
sure
gonna put
B.
it? In front of or behind Chikorita?
B.
There's no way that it's worse than Chikorita. There's no way.
Grovyle's cool.
No, yeah. Yeah. No, I can see that.
This is
I-
probably fine in front of Chikorita.
Yeah, I think it's at least cooler than Chikorita.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
I can definitely see that.
That's pretty solid.
Mudkip. I hate Mudkip so much. At,
Okay.
at no point do
Ah.
I think that Mudkip looks cool.
Mudkip. Does
Mudkip is
not-
ugly.
they don't
Marshtomp is
look- Marshtomp
ugly.
is ugly.
Swampert is ugly.
Mudkip is cute.
You
But that's
throw
it.
you throw a leaf at
Mudkip,
fucking
you get
Swampert,
4x.
yeah, it's dead. Like, I don't. I mean, it's
D
I don't
tier,
like
D tier.
it, D.
Well,
Yeah.
Definitely behind. It's definitely behind Totodile.
I wouldn't have put
I
it
would.
at.
Let's
it cannot
actually.
go
Can I
at-
change this
Mudkip
to F?
cannot carry. Okay. D and F.
D and
Like where
F.
it's cool.
I would honestly put it in F tier.
That's completely useless.
Yeah, because I don't. It's not like it has a Totodile, right? Where one of the evolutions is kind of carrying. Like, I
Mudkip
don't-
is
Yeah.
kind of cute, but not as cute as
Mudkip,
Totodile.
do you see this thing? It looks so
I can't-
ugly.
Let me
It's
see.
so
It's
ugly.
meh.
It's probably
meh.
the shittiest. I looked cute in some other things.
I think the worst thing for me in that is that Mudkip's probably the best evolution out of the whole thing, and it just gets worse as it
Yeah.
goes
And
on.
Mudkip, yeah, that's the thing, right? Mudkip is the best evolution, and it ain't even that great.
Okay, F tier.
F tier, F tier, F
F
tier,
F is fine.
F tier, F tier. Okay, who's next? Who's next? Torch Chick.
S tier, S tier.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe A.
Torchic.
S tier, S tier.
I didn't care for Combuskin.
I'm leaning more
Combust
towards
guy.
A.
Right. But Blaziken is badass, and
Torchic's
Torchic
really
is cute.
cute.
So.
I don't know. The
I
thing
didn't care
about
for Combusken.
Blaziken is I don't know, something about it I don't really like. Like maybe it's like the
Chicken?
hair.
Humanoid
at
chicken?
Yeah, it's like
I think it's the
like
chicken
really
arms.
humanoid. It's really weird, and the fact that it gets like the hair thing, like where it splits off and it's like
And into the tube.
yeah, that's weird too. And then like its legs are all like bushy.
Yeah.
I don't mind the legs.
I don't
I,
know.
I mind the arms.
things
I
are for
don't
the
like the
chicken-
arms.
The
It's
chicken
weird
arm.
how they made humanoid chicken arms.
Chicken arms, yeah, it's chicken arms.
I don't like that.
I would probably put it
A?
at B.
Oh, skit.
But it sounds like you guys are leaning more towards A.
Mm,
I could see A behind Squirtle.
Hmm.
if we keep it in A, I would think it's all the way at the end, no matter what we
Yeah,
put there
behind
after that.
Squirtle. Unless we
It'll
go
always
B
be at the
above
end.
Torchic. I could see B above Trico maybe.
I can't agree with a solid B, but if you put it in A, just keep it all the way at the
I
end.
don't think it's
throughout
I
the
don't
whole
think
thing.
it's quite B tier. Like Blaziken is still pretty cool. Torchic's cute. Combustion looks like ass.
Just a
Uh,
bit.
so yeah, I'd say the bottom of A tier would be pretty. I'm pretty fine with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What is the next gen? We're doing Diamond and Pearl. So
And 4.
we'll do
Diamond
Turtwig.
for
Turtwig.
Turtwig.
I really
I'm
like
not a
Turtwig.
fan.
Turtwig is one of my favorite.
Torterra
grass
was cool as
starters.
hell.
Torterra is really cool.
That was cool.
What is the second evolved form called?
Grody? Grotto?
Grotto.
Oh yeah, Grotto.
Grotto?
Yeah, I didn't
Grotto
pick
was
up.
pretty cool too. I liked Grotto.
I like the idea they had with that Pokemon, where it's
Like-
just like an
like
island on top of
growing
that.
on your
Yeah.
back.
It's like those mythological creatures,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, the Turtle Island
Yeah.
things.
I really
Yeah.
like this line.
I like that concept.
I would-
Concept is good.
I would personally give it A tier.
A tier. I think
Um,
A is solid.
'cause,
Bottom
yeah,
of
I think
S. We don't-
Turtwig's really
don't
cute. Grotto, I forgot about him, so that says a lot. And then there's Torterra. I think Torterra's
That's how
like
it's cool. He's
one
so
of the.
cool.
I think Torterra's one of the coolest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Final evolutions
Yep.
of a grass starter. So A tier, above Torchic.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next? Piplup.
Piplup was cool. I liked Piplup. I liked Empoleon.
I didn't really like Empoleon. What was the second evolved form's name?
Primplop?
Yeah,
Primplup. Okay,
Primplop?
we have to
Primplup looked like
we
a
have to
fucking
give
chicken.
we have to give minus points for the naming. Piplup into Primplup.
Yeah, but I think Empoleon sounds pretty dope. as a
Empoleon
name.
Yeah,
does
Empoleon
sound
sounds
really cool.
I mean, it's based off an Emperor Penguin, I'm
Uh-huh,
assuming.
Yep.
So
I do like I like the third evolution as well. I don't like the second one.
Yeah. Primplup is
Primplup,
whatever.
again, looks like a chicken. So
Piplup's really cute though. I think Piplup's really cute. Empoleon's pretty cool. I'm not like the biggest fan of its design.
I do think it's like a high B tier though.
High B.
I would put it maybe even above. Oh yeah, Hype is good. Above Trico.
With Trico. Okay, I'll live with that. And we have what is it, Chimchar?
Chimchar.
I dislike everything about this line.
Right, much I like
Okay,
that
this is
line.
my second most hated Pokemon for some reason, but
Yeah,
it's
this
just like
is,
I don't.
This is the second in a row firefighting.
Yes. And it goes up to
Wait, I don't know any of the second forms for this gen. There it goes, Chimchar.
Monferno.
Oh yeah, Monferno. That's a pretty cool name.
Monferno.
Monferno.
Monferno's a
Monferno's
pretty
cool.
cool name.
Monferno is pretty cool.
Infernape
But
is a pretty cool
Infernape
name
is
too.
a cool name too, but I
Infernape-
mean,
It doesn't match its name. When I hear Infernape, I don't think of that Pokemon though. It's like design is weird. to
Yeah,
me.
Infernape
Infernape
just
looks
like
kind
a
of
monkey
lame.
cake, dude.
Yeah, he's
it
really
looks like a
lame. I don't
monkey
really
cake.
like. I don't really like. I put it. It's definitely above Bulbasaur. I probably put it like low B.
Above
honestly.
Bulbasaur,
Yeah.
I would have shoved it in
I-
D.
I,
D.
I would have shoved it in D.
I think C is
C?
fair, but I would also go below Bulbasaur because Bulbasaur's
Below
line
Bulbasaur.
actually has a decent
I
name.
think I definitely like Bulbasaur way better than Chimchar's evolution line.
Like, don't get me wrong, I chose Chimchar, but
Yeah,
I don't
me
like
too.
their
I
designs
mean,
that
that was probably
Me too.
before you knew what it evolved into.
much. I mean, true, but yeah.
If I don't have an opinion in the beginning, I always choose fire, and this is that's what my choice was.
This is
Yeah.
also true. I'm biased toward fire starters, which is why my shirt is all fire starters.
Alright,
Nice.
I'm gonna need to pull up like a Pokedex for these next couple of entries.
I didn't play
Uh,
these generations, so I don't know them.
I think it's
You
Snivy.
know,
Snivy's next, right?
Yeah, Snivy, Pig, and Oshawott.
Yeah, I hated Snivy.
So these guys, I
Yeah,
don't really know.
you can look them up.
Yeah, let me go and pull
Snivy
them up.
into. I think the thing about
Third
Snivy,
thing?
he always looks like such an asshole. Like he
He's
always looks
a
so
stuck up
smug.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Mhm.
looks like a stuck up, and
He
it
looks
doesn't
like
get better.
It gets worse as he evolves. Like it's always like he's looking down. Like the more he evolves, the more he's looking down at you. Like you can see his head tilting up. Which I call
Yeah,
peasant. I mean, the last one is superior, right? So
yeah,
Yeah.
it kind of matches the theme. But I didn't really like. I'd honestly give it like F tier.
a low tier, and it's a grass only. So
Yeah, I'd probably give
Yeah.
it like F tier.
I don't mind the name.
I-
The name Snivy and Superior though, I
Mhm.
think that's pretty good.
superior is cool.
But the overall design line, it's whatever.
Okay, but here's the real question: is it higher or lower than Mudkip Line?
Above Mudkip line.
I think it's
Mudkip
cooler than
Line?
Mudkip. I think it's
Okay,
cooler.
It's a little bit the design. At least the design is not like terrible. It's not a good design, but at least there's kind of it has like a specific aesthetic that it's going for, right?
Right. What the
Yeah.
fuck was Mudkip going for?
It is kind of going into like a sumo wrestler type of thing. I think. I don't know.
Oh.
It kept that. It kept it.
Yeah, a Tepig. I hate it. Tepig's cute. I fucking
Tepig's
hated.
the only thing.
I hated
I-
Embor so much.
I don't.
Tep-
Tepig is the only thing.
Tepig, Pignite, and Emvor. It looks like Tepig is the only.
I don't even like the
Embor
name.
is so bad.
It looks firefighting again.
Yep, this is the
Yeah.
third firefighting.
3-roll, biggie.
Oh man, I did not
Hey, you
like.
really do like that.
Yeah, I did not like Embor. I'd put this one in F tier too.
The only thing for me is Tepig,
It's just cute.
but
That's
it's
cute.
only the design of Tepig.
Yeah,
I don't even like the name. The name is weird to me.
it is pretty
Tepig.
shit.
It's pretty bad.
What is
So-
that? Oh, it's Tepig.
Tepig into Pignite.
Yeah, it only gets points for how cute Tepig is. I think that's the only positive.
I also think it's a ripoff with the curly tail and the ball at the end. Doesn't that rip off of one of the earlier generation
Oh,
Pokemon?
earlier
Spoink?
Pokemon.
Yeah, Spoink.
Yeah,
It's a biter. It's a biter Pokemon.
I'd probably put it F tier. I'd probably put it like in between,
I'll put it below.
below Mudkip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least Tepig is cute. That's the thing.
Is it cuter than Mudkip though?
Yeah,
Bro, those
I
Because
think
names are
it's cuter.
those names are pretty shit, dude.
Yeah, the
Mudkip
name is
had
pretty
decent
bad.
names. Mudkip Line had
Marsh
Mudkip,
Top?
Marshtomp. I mean, it's because it's mud, right? It's water ground, so it's in a
guess.
marsh and in a swamp. But
Swampert.
I mean, muddy. That's the generation Muddy Water was introduced. I mean,
You're giving me a hit with Swampert? Oh my god. I think it's
I'm-
between.
okay, put it between.
Yeah. I'm with Joey on this one.
Oh my god. It's
Oh.
terrible. What was the last one?
Oshawott.
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 Oshawott was.
I
kinda
really like Samurott. I
don't-
thought Samurott
don't
was
like
pretty dope.
big
Samurott.
steel.
I don't like its design at all. I think
I thought
think it's
Samurott
cool
was
with,
pretty interesting.
It's like this big seal with a horn on its head. So
yeah, Samurott was like
But it's like weird mustache thing was
It-
weird.
I mean,
It's
it's
just like-
kind of going for like that Japanese samurai aesthetic, but if you're gonna do like a samurai Pokemon, I think you need it to be like bipedal.
humanoid. Yeah.
And Samurott is like a quadruped,
Yes.
which is kind of weird.
It's weird because Oshawott and Dewalt were
Yeah.
both.
Yeah, they were all by.
But I like
They went
that,
backwards.
that like aesthetic where it has like they all have like shurikens, right? Like Oshawott has this shuriken on his chest, and
Yeah.
Watt has. Yeah, I mean, I would honestly put it either B or C. It's not
B
the
or C. Wow.
it's,
Okay.
It's obvious.
That's pretty high.
Honestly, the best Pokemon in the line in this gen.
I-
Maybe
yeah.
C or D.
I'd put it
Maybe
above.
C.
What is that?
I would
Chimchar?
definitely put it lower. What about Chimchar?
Below Chimchar.
I'd put it right
I'd put
after
it- I'd put it-
Bulbasaur.
I'd put it above Chimchar.
I'd
like
put
in
it right
between.
between Bulbasaur and Chimchar.
Oh yeah,
That looks pretty good.
that sounds good.
Okay.
Next gen.
Is it Rowlet or is it Chespin?
Chespin.
It's Chespin.
This is Greninja's line. This is the
So it's Chespin, Froakie, and
I don't know who the
what is the
Fennekin.
Firefox? Fennekin.
Fennekin?
Fennekin I know because again fire type.
What is Chespin? I need to look at what.
I have no idea what Chespin evolves
Chestnut and Quilladin.
in. What the hell is this third evolution? I don't think I've ever seen it before.
Why are you doing this to me?
It's whatever.
Is it an armadillo? What is it?
What the?
I have no idea.
Grass fighting.
Oh. Yeah, I remember what Chestnut looks like. I don't like any of these. It's so bad.
I don't know enough about it, but yeah, I don't know what this third evolution is supposed to be.
Chestnut.
It looks like
I think I picked Chespin too.
armadillo thing.
Oh, did you?
I think I did. But
I didn't understand anything of that Pokemon as
it's
far as
supposed to be
like
a knight,
design
I
and
think it's supposed to be like a
knight in
kinda
armor?
thing. Yeah, I think.
then it has
Looks
a
like a
shell.
porcupine
I
with
don't
For some reason?
yeah,
I
like
honestly
an
don't
armadillo
know.
porcupine mix.
Yeah.
F tier.
Yeah, I don't like anything about
I
it.
never really
Even though I picked Chespin, and which version is this? X and Y?
I
Yeah,
don't know. I
yeah.
didn't play
It's X and Y.
Questions.
I really did not like it, like at all.
Oh, sweet.
I'd probably go D or F, honestly. Probably F.
F tier. F
Probably
tier.
like even below Mudkip, maybe.
I agree with that.
This
To
last
be honest, I'd put
episode's like hot
Snivy
garbage.
right behind Totodile now.
Yeah. Snivy below
I don't-
Totodile.
Oh yeah, we might move
Right
Snivy up
below.
because of how many we have in F now.
Because at least Snivy had, although it's not like popular-ish, its design flowed very well from each
That's true.
evolution.
It has a certain thing that it's going for.
Yes, they had the theme.
It has
right?
that theme. Yeah. The theme was pretty solid with it.
Yeah, I think Chespin's just like yeah. So far, I think he's easily one of the worst.
He was based after a hedgehog, it seems.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a hedgehog? Okay.
Hedgehog in armor.
Which doesn't make any sense because I can't see it.
Hedgehog plus armadillo. Okay, whatever.
We'll do Froakie. I don't like
Okay.
Froakie. But
Froakie and Frogadier, I don't like it.
Greninja
But Greninja
is
carries really
one
hard
of
for
the
me.
coolest final evolutions for a starter.
Yes.
I put him A.
Like
I think Greninja
scarf-
carries
his
it that
scarf
hard.
thing is
Yeah.
so fucking cool.
Yeah.
But it's his tongue.
That's true.
This is kind of weird, but
But it's cool.
Yeah, but if you don't know it's his tongue, then you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, this is
I mean,
it's pretty sick.
it's a really cool. I'd probably put it above Squirtle, honestly. I think Greninja just carries the line
Greninja-
that hard.
Yes,
I agree.
I think it's baller. Maybe even low S. Well, it can't be S because
I
the
don't
other
think
two
it's
are.
S, yeah,
Yeah,
two
the other
others
two
are-
are too stink.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
put it
'cause-
after Squirtle.
Like over
Like
there,
here?
you move it back. I think over there is
One.
I think it's
Actually,
cooler
yeah,
than
that's
Squirtle.
good, that's
I think
good.
this is good. I think Greninja is cooler than all of the Squirtle forms. So
easy.
yeah, I think it's
not
good
wrong.
there. Yeah.
Pretty good because it has to be
And it's shiny. Oh my god,
Yeah.
its shiny is like
It's black, yeah.
black and
But
red.
we're not
Come on,
considering
man.
that. We're not considering shiny forms. That's a whole different conversation, I think. Some shiny forms, like the Charmander shiny forms, are really nice. Like Charizard shiny is like,
Black Charizard.
That's true.
yeah, but that's for a different day. Fennekin. I hate-
Greninja.
Fennekin,
This is my most hated
S
one.
tier. I
hate-
don't know.
I hated the last evolution of Fennekin. It's so bad.
Delphox.
Fennekin is cute.
Delphox.
The other one?
Fennekin's cute. I think this is one of those ones where it's like the reverse of what was that one? It's the reverse of like the Oshawott line, where it starts off at quadruped
Oh, it's a
and then
quadruped
it
and
ends
then
up bipedal, which I don't
Yeah.
think
like what the fuck?
Delphox is so ugly. It's so
I
bad.
agree. I don't like the design.
I don't even know what the second form
What is it
is.
supposed to be?
It's supposed to be like a wizard.
Braxton.
Oh, it's a wizard.
Braxton?
That's why it's psychic type. That's so
Mhm.
funny.
Yeah. I don't know, the hair coming out of the ear really bugs me though. For all of the the whole evolution line.
Fennekin is supposed to be a fennec fox,
Huh?
right? So
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Pretty
I
soon.
think
I
fennec
do
is
think so.
the only good part.
Not really.
The hair though, the hair coming out of the ears. Oh my
That's what
goodness.
they're saying.
Oh, okay.
They're saying the photo. Yeah.
I don't like Delphox. It's
Yeah,
weird.
it's the they're saying it's the ugliest one in
Personally,
Gen. So
I don't think it's.
personally, I
so
shove it all the way at the
all
bottom.
said
at
the
least
same.
I think Fennekin. I think it's nicer than Chespin line.
Is it better than Mudkip?
I
Yes, Greninja is in A tier just because Greninja. So
I don't think
no.
I don't think it's higher than Mudkip though. As at least Mudkip has like nostalgia behind it.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
like the opposite.
X and Y is my favorite, but there's no way I'm gonna choose any other line other
Yeah.
than Brokey. The split
Fennekin-
difference
Fennekin's
between their
cute.
design though is
I don't even remember. I should look up Braixen too.
it's whatever though.
Braixen's not terrible. Yeah, I just don't like the things that are coming out of its ears. I don't know why they did that.
Oh,
It bugs me. It really does bug me.
Yeah.
The hair
Yeah,
or whatever.
I don't think. Okay, so I think that it's definitely better than Chespin because I think Fennekin's cute. I don't
There's
think it's
at least
better than
one
Mudkip.
likable thing.
Yeah, I don't really think it's better than Mudkip.
I do like the name too, Fennekin.
Yeah, Fennekin's good.
I like
I
Fennekin.
don't know what the fuck happens after Fennekin. Breaks it at Delphox. Like, okay, whatever.
yeah. Charles did the same thing where the last form is ugly as hell.
mhm.
So,
Yep, I
It-
agree.
This was it. This was it. That was the dagger. That was the one I hated more than Chimchar.
Yeah. Maybe I don't know. Is it above
B
Mudkip's
tier.
line?
is it F tier? Damn, is it that bad?
Fennekin? Have you seen Braixen? I mean, Braixen isn't too bad. I think it's above
No.
Mudkip line. I think it might be above Tepig line too. Because it's kind of like similar with the Tepig line. Because Tepig is cute, but the rest of the forms, I think Fennekin is cuter than Tepig.
I also think that Braxton looks better than the fucking
Yeah, Braixen looks
Pignite.
better than Pig
looks
Knight.
better than Pignite.
Honestly, it might be like low D tier.
Like under Snivy.
A low D tier.
It's
Yeah,
either
no.
low D tier
It's
or
either-
high
it's e-
F
it's e-
tier.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those.
I like it in D.
D,
Okay.
Low D.
D for
okay.
Delphox.
All right, we're narrowing it down. We're at the last two gens or most recent. So we got what is it? Rowlet.
Rowlet,
Rowlet's
Blitzen,
really
and
cool.
Copplio.
Rowlet.
I really
I
like
love
Rowlet. I love
Decidueye
I
too.
love
Oh my
Decidueye.
goodness.
Decidueye is.
It's a big owl one thing,
I
right?
think Decidueye is the coolest grass starter final evolution by far. Oh,
I also agree.
cooler than I think it's a little bit cooler than Torterra, but I think they're going for
Torterra?
like two different like.
No, I would personally. I would put
Yeah.
it.
I would put Rowlet above Turtwig. Is it above Squirtle line though? Is the question.
Grass Ghost.
Decidueye looks hella cool, dude. It has like a
Yeah,
hood.
Decidueye is
It
really
has like a
cool.
hood and a cloak, and it's got a bow and arrow. Like
It's like the Robin Hood of
They-
Pokemon.
they went fucking wild with this design. Like, they were like,
I don't like the second form at all.
what
No,
is
yeah,
what
the
is
second form is what drops it. Datrix or something? It's the emo one with the like the side hair coming out.
Dartrix. It says it looks.
I
It
don't
looks
even
so.
remember.
It looks like it's emo rebellious kid or
Oh
something.
yeah, I remember it. It looks like it looks so, yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah.
big oofers over there, but
But if you take that out, you know, you got a
I
pretty
think-
solid line.
I think Rowlet's pretty cute, and Decidueye is like really cool.
Yes, I think that's
I
good
think the
too.
name is super unique too.
So A?
Decidueye.
Yeah.
Yeah, that name is
I
cool.
mean, it's
of
kind
course.
of like I guess it's kind of like Turtwig too, where Grotto's like kind of whatever. I don't think Grotto's as ugly as
No, but
whatever
yeah,
the
see,
hell Dartrix is. But I think Decidueye is
it's
cooler
cool.
than
It's cool enough.
Torterra. Is it is it better than the Squirtle line though? Are we gonna rate it higher than the Squirtle line?
I
Uh,
would.
yeah,
The only thing keeping me from the Squirtle line is just like it's part of the first gen starters. It's supposedly iconic. It has that
Mm,
factor behind it. But if I took that out, I'd definitely put Rowlet in front of Squirtle.
yeah, I think. I mean, when you compare designs, right? Like Rowlet's like evolution design is so much more complex than Squirtle's. Because I mean, you
yes.
got Decidueye, who's like a hunter. He's like Robin
Like
Hood.
they
He's got
changed,
like
right?
he's like an
Meanwhile, we got a
archer, and then we
turtle.
have a turtle with guns on his
It's a
back.
turtle into another turtle into a turtle with two
Yeah,
bazookas.
so I mean, I definitely don't think it's cooler than
It's fine.
Greninja, though. I mean, basically, this is
No,
Greninja, right? We're not even talking about
right?
Froakie.
Digress.
We're
Right.
talking about
It's just
Greninja.
these.
Uh,
I think
yeah,
that's
I
good.
think this is good where it's at.
Yep, I agree.
I don't like Poplio. Poplio's cute, but its other evolutions are
I
bad.
don't know what it turns into. I have to go and look.
I think for once. I think its second evolution
Leon
is actually the best.
and
Let me see.
Primarina.
Yeah, Primarina's really
Rion.
ugly.
I don't like Primer.
It's what is this? A seal?
It's supposed
A
to be like a
Yeah,
fairy?
pop
they tried to go with
star.
like a mermaid seal.
Yeah,
It's really weird. I
I don't like I don't like any of them. Poplio's cute, but I mean, like, how cute is it really? Like, it's cuter than Mud. I put it above Mudkip. I put it in like this like area. Like,
I'd put it right before Chessman. That's about it.
I think it's pretty just.
oh man,
What do we
I
have
think I
next?
do like Tipig and Mudkip better than
is it
Fine.
higher than
It's fine.
Poplio.
Mudkip line?
No. Well, not for me at least.
Yeah,
Well, the second form looks nice, but
yeah, Brioni or whatever the fuck it's called is okay. But Poplio,
it's still just
Primarina
a
is
seal.
whatever.
The fact
Yeah.
that they made it's weird because it looks like a clown first, right? The first
Mhm.
evolution. Then the second one's like a ballerina, and the third one's like a mermaid for some
Yeah.
Right.
reason, like a mermaid diva. That whole line doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. I think it's fine where it's at. It's definitely F tier.
Oh, now we're at the
Oh my
Smash
Litten.
character.
Litten. Okay,
Litten.
Legends.
Litten is such a cool name.
Yeah, Litten is a cool name.
It's such a cool name, Litten. It's so
Yeah.
simple yet so cool.
And then I liked Torracat. I think Torracat looks pretty nice, like an actual cat.
I'm kind of whatever, and I don't like
Incineroar.
yeah, and I'm not a big fan of Incineroar. Um,
But I do
Between
just like cat.
the sumo and the um wrestler, I'd go for the wrestler. The sumo is the Tipig's line.
yeah, they're both like I don't know.
They have that fighting aesthetic
Maybe
ish.
is it higher
It's
than
a dark type.
Tepig?
Yes. I think that's free.
I think
I agree. I think it's higher than.
Litten is cute. Has a good name. Nice
I like Torracat.
coloring.
Torracat looks nice.
Eh,
I like Torracat's bell.
it's
You can
okay.
burn
It
your
kind of
hand on
reminds
the
me
bell.
of like Garfield a little bit too much.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I could see that.
And yeah,
You're sick.
I think in the
Incineroar is like
evolution line,
whatever.
it just has more to like than it is for Embor and Tipig's line.
And we could put it like D. It's. I think it's
Under
better than
better than
Fennekin.
Fennekin.
I think it might be better than
Better than
Snivy.
Snipe.
I like Snivy better.
You like Snivy better? It's
I
definitely
do
better
like
than
Snivy better.
Fennekin.
Yeah, for sure, Fennekin.
yeah.
Huh. I just don't like Incineroar. not a huge fan of
Is
Incineroar.
Incineroar better than Delphox?
The Incineroar is
Or is it
definitely better than
Delphox?
Delphox. Is he better than
Delphox.
Superior though? And Servine and Snivy. I think this is fine. In between.
I could go
I-
either way, to be honest. It doesn't matter if he's in front or
I think
behind.
this is okay.
Okay.
I think we leave it
They
here.
could be equal in my eyes.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Okay, now for the newest ones. I don't even remember their
Woohoo,
name.
the newest
This is Score
ones.
Bunny.
I know Score Bunny
What
because
is
that's
the
the one I
green
have.
one?
Cinderace. I remember Cinder because I had Cinderace actually.
Y-
What
So
is the
Yep.
green
I remember
one?
that.
Fire types, maybe.
Rillaboom,
What is the
I don't know
first
the monkey.
evolution?
The monkey.
Grookey,
Oh, Grookey.
Yeah, Grookey, and then
Scorbunny, and Sobble.
Sobble, yeah, Sobble.
What does Sobble evolve into?
The
What do you-
sniper.
I really don't like its final evolution. It's very
Sobble's
weird.
last one? I don't remember the last one.
I don't even remember
Sobble,
what its name.
Inteleon, I think it is.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Inteleon.
It was a
Inteleon.
sniper.
I don't like it at
With-
all. It's so
It had the
bad.
sniper's nest in its
Oh,
Dynamax form or
God.
something.
I
It
don't
went
like
into
it.
like
But I
this
like
evil thing
Sobble.
second form.
Okay, but anyway, we'll start Grookey. first.
Okay, okay.
Grookey.
I think Grookey's cute. I don't
That-
think Rillaboom is very nice.
Rillaboom
like
just pounced
Rillaboom.
on his monkey thing. Ew, what is
Its
Thwack?
design looks halfway between like committing that he's a badass and too much to being humble.
I don't know.
That's what it looks like to me.
Honestly, I'd
Grookey
probably.
is low tier.
I definitely put it low tier. I don't know how low though. Probably like C or D. I don't think it's quite F tier. Because I think
I
the
think
whole drumming,
Totodile's cooler than.
the whole drumming aspect is pretty cool. You think Totodile's cooler than the line?
No.
Yeah.
Actually,
think
yeah, no.
I'd probably
not.
put it like.
After Chimchar. Maybe. Does Grookey carry
bottom
that hard
C.
to be in?
I mean, honestly, I don't think Rillaboom is that bad. Let me see. What is the second evolution?
Thwacky?
Thwacky.
Thwacky?
Okay, it gets minus points for that name though.
And
I
for
think
that
I do think Grookey's cute.
and for that picture.
Grookey though, Grookey's pretty good. I like how it can take out its
I
little
don't,
stick thing and use
I
it as
don't
like
think,
a.
yeah, I don't think Rillaboom's that bad. I think Rillaboom's okay. I'd say it's C tier, low C tier.
Low C tier after Chimchar.
Thwacky is pretty.
Do I need something else, man?
Thwacky's
Why-
pretty,
why- Why did they make him yellow?
I don't know.
know.
I gotta ask that question. Everything else is green
It's so
except
weird.
that
He's
one.
in his rebellious phase at that point.
He dyed his hair, he bleached it.
I think C's good. Bottom of C
I think
tier.
here, bottom. I think bottom C.
I can see that.
Okay,
I can
okay.
definitely
We'll
Shit,
do
with
Sobble.
Thwacky, is he lower than Toto? No,
Oh.
he's not because Crocodile is pretty.
Yeah, Croconaw and Feraligatr are both pretty bad.
Okay,
I
we're
don't think
good.
Rillaboom is that bad. He's like
Yeah.
whatever.
Rillaboom's a
Sobble, I think Sobble is also like C tier. I think
I don't like-
Sobble's really cute. I really do not like Inteleon whatsoever.
and the middle one just looks like an emo boy.
Giselle.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of anything after Sobble.
I agree.
So
C
I'd
tier,
say
C.
like C,
Low C.
low C.
Below-
I do like the name Inteleon. I think Inteleon is
I think
a
it's
neat name.
above Grookey.
Above Chimchar?
Above
No.
Grookey.
I think it might be above Chimchar, honestly.
Just off
I think-
Sobble?
I mean,
Yeah, I would
what do
say
we
Octavo.
what do we even really like about the Chimchar line?
Their name.
The name. I think it's above. I honestly think Grookey might be above.
Grookey might be
Chimchar
above
too.
too? We don't actually have too much about the Chimchar line. It's just Monkey
Yeah,
King.
Chimchar
Bob
is kind
Virgo
of
had,
just
had like a little mask, and then
yeah.
Infernape also has a mask. It's like mucho, what's it called? Mucha Lucha or Nacho
Yeah,
Libre type thing, where they
luchadors.
just have the masks.
Yeah. I
With
think that's
with
good.
that tier right there, I would be fine also with Chinchar moving down.
To D.
I don't know what it is.
Top
Yeah,
of D.
honestly, I don't know why Chimchar is C.
I think he should be moved down.
Okay, there you go, Chimchar. You're in your rightful place.
I
I really like Score Bunny.
I do like
really like
Scorpion.
all
I
of
do
the.
like
I
Scorpion.
like
I
all
like
of the
Cinderace.
evolutions.
Cinderace too
The
is
race,
really
a
cool.
soccer boy.
Cinderace, yeah, he has like a little hoodie thing going on. Oh no, that's the second
He
evolve
will
for
kick
me.
the
Huh?
shit out of you. What
What is
Raboot?
it? It's Raboot.
Oh,
Raboot?
that's such a that's such a funny name.
Raboot?
I would be
Funny
okay
dog.
with putting it in a high
S
A
tier,
or
S tier.
S. It definitely
I'd keep it around B or A.
Okay,
really.
then I guess.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty cool line though.
Because all three of them. I mean,
Is it are any of the evolutions cooler than Greninja? That's Greninja's the gatekeeper to S. I don't okay, here's my thoughts. My thoughts on Score Bunny is that all of its evolutions are cool, but no single evolution is cooler than Decidueye or Greninja.
Greninja.
And is it better than Squirtle?
I
I
think
would
so.
say yes. I would
It
say
it has a constant good design and naming.
That's true. It
Like-
has a good
like
design.
There's
right. It's all
there's nothing to really hate about it.
they change.
Yeah,
They
that's
change
true.
enough. Whereas fucking Squirtle into Wartortle is just.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is true.
There's nothing to like really hate about it or to really love about it. But it is a solid line.
I mean, yeah, I mean, Incinerate isn't like the coolest final evolution, but it's not
But it's not-
terrible. It's not bad.
It's still pretty decently good.
Yeah. All right. I think. Is there
This is-
any on the list that we feel that doesn't belong?
I think.
Hmm.
So
No?
for
I think this looks good now.
Looks pretty good to
listeners
me.
only, we have
In
on
the
S tier from top to bottom we have Cyndaquil, then Charmander. A tier we have Froakie, Rowlet, Scorbunny, Squirtle, Turtwig, and Torchic. B tier we have Piplup, Trico, Chikorita. C tier we have Bulbasaur, Oshawott, Sobble, Grookey. D tier we have Chimchar, Totodile, Snivy, Litten, and
Fennekin.
Fennekin. F tier we have Tepig, Mudkip, Poplio, and then the worst starter, Chessman.
And keep in mind, this is covering the entire, the whole
This
evolution
is
line.
the whole evolution line, yes. So this is with everything.
Not including Megas, Dynamaxes,
Yeah,
Yes,
no
or
we're
Megas or
omitting the
anything.
mega evolutions,
No
any
Megas,
Dynamax,
yeah.
Gigantamax, but we're talking about
I
baseline.
think I'm pretty fine with this.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
I think
Honorable
Totodile
mention.
might be below Snivy.
yeah, no, I can see that.
Yeah,
Because,
think
again,
we-
Totodile is the only positive of that line. But at least Snivy has
Snivy
like a pretty okay, like, throughout his whole line. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think Snivy might be above Chimchar as well.
When you put them next to each other, yeah.
it's like, oh,
And I do think that Totodile might also be above Chimchar. And I also think that Litten might also be above Chimchar.
and Fennekin.
I think it stops there.
Fennekin too? Okay.
I think that I really don't like Delphox. It's I think it's a good
Yeah, no,
tier.
I can see that.
So D tier, the new D tier is Snivy, Totodile, Litten, Chimchar, Fennekin.
Chimchar went down 3 ranks.
I know for real. This guy. He was in
This got
C tier too originally.
yeah.
He was in
We didn't
C
have
tier.
enough of it.
Oh boy, poor guy. Oh man. All right, I'm pretty happy with this. I think.
Yeah,
I also agree.
pretty much what this means is if you choose anything except for Cyndaquil in Legends Arceus, you're trolling.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh man, yeah. What is it in Legend? Is Cyndaquil, Oshawott, and
Rowlet, I
Rowlet.
think.
Rowlet.
Yeah.
That's a pretty
Yeah.
solid line.
Yeah,
That
pretty decent
is
lineup.
that is pretty solid.
Except
That's almost my
Uh,
dream
I
team.
think
My dream
Oshawott
team would have been
Oshawott
Brokey.
Oshawott's
I
well, obviously Oshawott's C tier and the rest are S and A, so
but I mean it's just Cyndaquil, dude.
it's in the cool
Why would
thing.
you
I'm
take something
I'm glad they finally put Cyndaquil a second gen,
back
within the games.
yeah,
Oh my goodness.
the best
Second,
gen?
second gen starters have been shafted for how long already?
Well, I mean, they're kind of whatever.
I mean
Second
Totodile's in
gen.
D tier.
Yeah, Totodile is good in D.
I just mean
Great
like
is in
in
D.
overall games, they don't get like mega forms or anything on the side.
Oh, that's what you mean. I mean they had
Oh,
Mystery
yeah.
Dungeon, so
That's true.
but that's
Hmm.
about it.
We're
Yeah.
glad to see it.
At least they got the remakes too. They
Oh,
got Heart
yeah.
Gold and Soul Silver.
HCSS.
Yeah, those
Man,
are
I
good
wish I played
games.
those games. Unlucky.
You didn't play Heart Gold and Soul
No,
Silver.
I didn't play HCSS.
I think that would
It's
would
I heard
probably be
it's
the
probably
best
one of the
remake so
best,
far to
right?
me.
I heard it's one of the best
Because you can play Gen 1 and Gen 2
Yeah,
in that one game.
that's the whole thing I liked about Gen 2. 16 badges, baby.
Hmm.
A lot of content in that game.
All right. If anyone has any differing opinions, you're wrong. This is the end all be all starter tier list. I think that's all we have for today. Do you guys have anything else you want to say? Add on?
Fire starters are better. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Fire starters are
Yeah,
cut above
You
the
know,
rest.
fire starters.
They're just the better starters, man. What
That's
can I say?
true. There's definitely a lot of bias towards fire starters, I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a a Red Ranger thing.
That's true.
I feel like that's like a Red Ranger thing.
That's funny because usually like in the beginning, fire starters were the worst choice in terms of gym leaders because you got
Yeah,
Brock right
Good
after.
Brock.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Just get shit on. And then you have to deal with Misty.
Yeah, and then you gotta go into Misty, but then you got
Yeah, no.
you got Erica, so
Right.
you get a little bit of a
Breathing.
saving.
Leeway.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, you could just play Bulbasaur and just breeze through the first two gyms.
Yep,
But
this is true. All right, so this is our first tier list. It was pretty fun.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
We'll
pretty
probably
good.
try to do tier lists at least once a month, so it'll be like every other podcast.
Yeah, should be pretty solid. It does take up a pretty
Yeah, it
good
does
amount
take
of
up
time,
like
half
we're already almost
to
at 2
40 minutes.
hours.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
oh,
and we started
It's
kinda
fun, though.
late too. Yeah.
yeah. Another 2-hour podcast.
Yep.
We out here.
So yeah, I think that'll be all from us. Thanks for everyone for watching. If you're watching,
I'm not watching. Why would I watch this
Plugins.
garbage?
Plugins anyway?
Yeah, plugins. You can follow me on all my socials at Japanese Noodles, Twitter, Instagram. I think I don't care about Instagram honestly, but and don't follow me on Facebook. Don't look for me on Facebook.
And James? Any
I mean,
plugins?
mine, it's just you're not gonna find me on Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter is protected, but everything else it's all the same. Splat 4A's 2T's. I don't stream, but my Twitch is that. Discord is that. I mean, yeah.
And then for me, it's Kind Kai. Weirdly spelt, but I think it's only Twitter from what I know. Like, yep.
All
All
right.
right.
Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you in 2 weeks. We're gonna be doing this twice a month, every
Oh,
other
yeah.
Saturday. Yeah, we started kind of later because of the whole daylight saving. Well, unless you're in Hawaii, then we started at around the same time. But if you're in the continental United States, we did start an hour early because of daylight savings time. But we wanted to kind of keep the time the same in terms of Hawaii, since we're
Where
kind of all
most of
based
our
in
meetings going.
so
Right? It's hybrid
Yep, yep.
podcast.
it's always
so,
gonna
like,
be
Thank
1
you.
1
Thank you.
p.m. Hawaii Standard Time, or there is no Hawaii Standard Time. There's only one time for Hawaii's.
Yeah,
1
but
p.m.
it's
Hawaii
agency.
time. Yeah. And then I guess we'll be doing 4 p.m. PST.
Yeah.
Yeah. So catch us on there or follow my Twitter. You get notified. But that'll be all
Update
for
our
us.
Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
Or follow me on Twitch. Thanks.
Click the little
and
bell.
Yep. Or if you're watching on YouTube, yeah, subscribe and like and all that good
Hit us
stuff.
up here.
We'll be on Spotify here soon as I get off my lazy ass and do the artwork. I put
Sponsors
herbs.
welcome. Sponsors welcome.
Welcome.
Do we get a new
I need
chair?
a new chair. I need a new chair and a new GPU. Okay, that'll be all from us. Bye bye. Thank you.
All right, take it
See
easy,
ya.
everybody.